Well, hello, everybody. It is Ganksy. Welcome to the Esports County Pro Scrims. Today, I am joined with Dracula. How you going, Dracula?
Absolutely amazing, Gangsi. Thank you very much. And yes, welcome everyone to the Esport County Pro Scrims. And what a lineup we have today, Gangsi.
We,
Absolutely
we've
sweaty.
we've we've got something very special for you, ladies and gentlemen.
वेरी वेरी स्पेशल वो I'll go हिंदी फॉर अ वाइल गैंगसी वो कहते हैं ना कि खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से ये पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है वेल वी हैव दिल से गॉड लाइक एंड एक्स स्पार्क टीम एक्स स्पार्क इन एक्शन टुडे ऑफ कोर्स विद अ लॉट ऑफ स्वेटी टीम्स एज वेल तो थोड़ा इंडिया ओपी भी हो जाए थोड़ा दिल से गॉड लाइक चैट पे स्पैम भी हो जाए एंड ऑफ कोर्स स्काउट ओपी हम कैसे भूल सकते हैं सो वी आर रियली eager to see how the matches are turn out to the Gangsi.
Yes, we are, and it is. We've look. Let's start from the top. All right, let's start
Absolutely.
from the top. I'm excited. So we've got and we can even jump in. We can even jump into the lobby here and have a quick squiz at the teams as they are rolling in. You can see Clutch God there in slot 17 for Godlike, but we will have in slot 3. We've got Nova Esports, reigning world champions from China. We have 628, the previous reigning Peacekeeper Elite League Season 4 champions from China. We have Stalwart Esports, one of the top teams from Mongolia. We've got Team Secret from Malaysia, one of the strongest teams coming out of the Southeast Asia region. We have Dam Wong Gaming, who are coming from Korea, and we know these guys really know their stuff. We have S2G Esports, and this is where it starts getting real. I've been telling you, ladies and gentlemen, these last couple of days, West teams are coming. They are coming, and the Indian teams are
Absolutely.
coming. And was I not wrong? We got
Absolutely.
S2G.
I mean, yes, I was watching an interview of the BTR team manager earlier today, and he said something really good. He said that it is a time where, the Chinese domination is taking a shift, and there are other teams coming up, Indian teams coming up, other Asian teams coming up who are really challenging that domination. That whole meta of that Chinese domination has changed a bit. So it is really exciting times.
Yeah, it's like the Chinese teams have dominated, the global stage for so long, and it finally seems like there could be there could be an upset to the status quo, right? Like another team could have the possibility. So we have S2G Esports from Turkey, right? And next, RUYA, who won the PMGC West League. These teams will now be in Asia, and they are practicing on the Asia server against the East teams because there's not going to be any East and West anymore. It's finals time, so we are going to be seeing the top 16 teams practicing. We also have 1907 Fenerbahçe from Turkey as well. We've got Furious Gaming. Hola, if you're from South America, so Viva Furious Gaming, let's go. And we have Infinity from Thailand. Infinity, I mean, God, Tunny and Logan, they are absolutely deadly. We have Boom Esports from Indonesia. We've got the Deadeyes guys representing Nepal. We have EVOS Reborn from Indonesia. Of course, we have Team XSPARK with Scout OP and the lads from India. We have Godlike with Jonathan and Clutch God and Co from India as well. So great to see these teams in the mix. We saw XSPARK yesterday, and look, it's going to take them a minute to get used to it. I mean, you've got to. I was thinking about this today, Dracula. Like, can you imagine? How like the pressure, like Godlike and XSPARK and these other Indian teams are under. Like, they are practicing for BGIS, right? So,
Absolutely.
how
Yeah.
many hours a day do you think they're playing BGIS?
Oh,
Like,
in India right now, players are
like.
grinding it so hard that they start the grind at 10 o'clock on the scrims day. They start at 10 o'clock in the morning and they don't give up till like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. And that's a daily basis. So that is
So,
how they are grinding.
so if you're an Indian team and you want to be the top team on BGMI and you want to win BGIS,
Yes.
how do you divide your time? Because you also want to practice global, right? And then you have to have all, there are slight differences to the game, and the teams you're going to be practicing against are different. So there's a really tricky balancing act that these Indian teams are going to have to employ over the next couple of weeks, because one, they need to practice BGMI for the BJS, but two, they also need to practice global for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. So it's just keep that in mind. It's going to take them a little while to get used to global and get used to the teams and the game itself. But I think ultimately it's going to pay them big dividends.
Absolutely. Getting that game banned in India, that unfortunately did take a toll on the teams. But yes, you're very right, because that is something I was also thinking, that there is a certain area where, yes, you're performing at a regional level or your national level, but when it comes to the global challenge, the global level, the pressure altogether is so different. And teams like Godel or, Scout and company, they are used to that pressure. So Scout and Mavi, they were part of Orange Rock, who actually came second on the global stage. So they are used to this pressure. Godlike, for example, they qualified for the semis for the BGIS at the top of their group without a single chicken dinner. So that's how dominating they have been, and they're pumped up. With BGIS, the new teams have come up, and it is such a huge competition for the established teams, because, mind you, the new teams had a lot of grinding stages to actually make it to the quarters and the semis, but the invited teams only had like one evening, and they had like 3 matches where they had to make it to the top 6 to actually qualify. And that is the stage, that is the pressure they played on with. Some teams unfortunately could not, some big teams could not make it to the semis, but boy oh boy, did Godlike dominate.
Really, they did. I haven't been keeping up, but like I'm really keen to see the finals, because there's always what's going to come out of left field as well. Like with over 1,000 teams entering that tournament, from the online qualifiers, is there going to be some new team that's going to come out of nowhere and show up, or will it be one of these established teams that are household names that will be representing India in the global championships?
Exactly. That's what Scout was saying. Scout was saying that, I am not worried about the teams which we regularly play at T1 scrims. I'm worried about the teams that are new, because they
He's
have
smart,
nothing to
yeah.
lose.
Yeah.
They XSPARK, yes, they have nothing to lose. They can, they can really play no holds barred, really. And that is what actually is a bit of a worry for the established teams. But hey, that is what legends are made of, isn't it? And boy oh boy, what legends we have in the lobby tonight. वैसे एक थोड़ा हिंदी में भी हम बोल देते हैं कि, and I'll repeat that in English as well for you. So 2 दिन पहले हमने आप ये भी देखा था कि गॉडल ने पैन किया था, और फिर so Godel panned a team in BGMES, and after they qualified for the semis, when they came on the live chat, live audience say Jonathan had asked ki, whom do you want to see us pan? And you know who the answer was from the audience? Paraboy. So will we get to see that tonight?
Well, round 2. Look, Nova was a little bit cheeky, and I think, what, if I was Team XSPARK, I would be flattered. If the reigning world champions decide to, in the first game that you play on the global, against the top teams in the world, if the reigning world champion full sends you on the drop, like just full sends you and attacks your team, to me that says they see me as a threat.
Absolutely.
They're taking me serious. Like, they want to see what we're made. They want to see if we've still got it. And I want to see round 2. I want to see this continue.
BTR's manager today was asked ki, have your players ever come to you and told you about a single or maybe couple of players from India who you really have to be careful about? और उन्होंने ये बोला था, he said that yes, my players always took 2 names. The first name has always been Jonathan, and the second name has been Scout. So that is how dangerous these players are. And Scout, interestingly, in a very recent interview, he was asked about the strategy of XSPARK and how his role changes from doing a scout or being a backup. And he said, I want to be like a water. मैं पानी की तरह होना चाहता हूँ जहाँ
Yeah.
पे I can really fit into any role, and that is so
I like the
brilliant.
way I like the way he plays the game. You know, I used to play with Scout. Like it's like I know him from back in the day. We used to just play classics together. Like this is
Mhm.
a long time ago. Like before Star Challenge, and I remember when he played with Star Challenge, and he was like, I like his mentality. Like he came out of Star Challenge, and he was like, a lot of players, right? They'll look at their teammates and they'll be like, oh, they could have done that. But he came out of that and he was like, I could have done this differently. I need to work on this. This is what I need to
Exactly.
improve.
Exactly.
And, then he took, he took Kratos and Trance from my team, No Mercy. They split. I went to No Mercy, and then they went to Team IND, and look at how they performed in the first PMC. So he's got a lot of experience under his belt.
Huge experience, and he gets motivated from failures, he gets motivated from hate, and मुझे तो ये बहुत लगता है कि आज वो stage है. Tonight is the stage where XSPARK and Godlike, they will try to hone in on their skills, because they are very close. They are on to the semis in BGIS now. There is a gap of a few days, and this is the time that they are getting to actually come onto the stage where they are aiming to go in the coming few weeks. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There are a lot of teams that will be a threat to Godlike and XSPARK, with all due respect. But yes, this is the stage, and क्या आज वो पैन हमें देखने को मिलेगा? So दिल से Godlike थोड़ा चैट में भी स्पैम हो जाए तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा.
Okay, we're going to play a little game, ladies and gentlemen, just while we wait for the match to start, which will be happening any moment now. I'm looking at my screen now in slot 17, and we look, you didn't do too well yesterday with guessing the names of XSPARK, but that's all right. But I want everyone to have a crack at guessing who's who in Godlike. So let me know in the chat, because I noticed they've got some different IGNs. And I'm gonna go to some of my back channels, and I'm gonna find out what the correct answers are, and I want everyone to have a go in the chat and just see who you think is who.
Absolutely. तो आज हमें XSPARK और Godlike इस लॉबी में देखने को मिलेगा. What an exciting scrims this is going to be, and of course the whole team slots for tonight, the whole team list for tonight looks absolutely sweaty. So some really sweaty action is absolutely guaranteed. So do let us know in the chat which team you are rooting for. I don't think that is that will be very hard to guess, but definitely do let us know who are you rooting for. Who do you want to see? I was looking at some of the comments before the stream started, and कुछ लोग तो ये भी बोल रहे थे that this scrim is going to be Godlike and XSPARK versus the lobby.
Yeah, I'm keen. And can you say that in Hindi about just guessing the names? I want to see if people can do it. It's just a little game I like to play.
तो आज थोड़ा सा हम एक छोटा सा गेम खेलेंगे. तो बस एक छोटा सा गेसिंग गेम होगा. गेम ये है कि ये जो गॉडलाइक के जो प्लेयर्स हैं, इनके जो इन गेम आईडीज या नाम जो आपको दिखेगा, ये वो स्टैंडर्ड वाले नाम्स नहीं है, थोड़ा सा चेंज किया हुआ है. तो हम आपसे ये जानना चाहते हैं कि जब वो स्क्रीन पे आएंगे, आप हमें बताइएगा कि कौन सा प्लेयर एक्चुअली में कौन सा प्लेयर है. मतलब कि कौन एक प्लेयर है जैसे जो बोलता है कि आई एम नूब, उसका नाम लिखा है. आप हमें ये बताइए, गेस कीजिए कि वो कौन सा प्लेयर है. क्या वो जॉनथन है, क्या वो लाला है, क्या क्या वो नियो है, कौन है वो? तो वो हमें आप जरूर बताइएगा. दिस इज अ स्मॉल गेम, इट इज अ गेसिंग गेम. लेट्स सी हाउ वी गो.
Yeah, I'm keen to see. I want to see people's responses. We had a lot of fun last night with it, and I can guarantee 100% Jonathan is in the lobby.
Absolutely is in the lobby, and I kind of could figure out which one is Jonathan, but I will not reveal that.
I'm so excited. We have the two best FUM gyro players in the world, and we're about to see our fight path as we head over the island of Erangel for game number 1.
So we head off to game number 1 from Severney all the way to Sosnovka military base, which means Severney shooting range, stalled by Yasnaya, Rosok school apartment, Water City, ruins, Pochinki, some isolated compounds, Ferry Primorsk, and also of course mill base very much within the reach. If you're heading towards Lipovka, Kamishki, Milta, Enter, Milta, Novo, a bit of a stretch, so you will need those vehicles and those gas cans. Georgiopol, yes, we definitely will have teams going there. XSPARK generally goes to Water City, and let's see how this one turns out. Generally, Godlike prefers Yasnaya Polyana, so that is the drop, that is their home. So we will wait and see how the spread goes out.
That's interesting because Yasnaya is basically an open spot at the moment in terms of the global finals with DRS not qualifying. So that's going to work out for them. We can see that Team Secret already heading to their usual spot. Where do XSPARK usually land?
XSPARK usually goes towards the Water City. They like to, they have a big spread near the Water City. So some of them go to the Water City. Sometimes Mavi goes to the northern side of Water City, so across that water channel, and then they unite and then they go for the rotations.
Now,
so a bit of ruins, a bit of Water City is what generally XSPARK goes for.
And we see Circle 1 is centered around that Water City Rozhok area.
We already have ST action coming in with some pistol action over here. This is at Yasnaya Polyana, and we have ST Pika with the Uzi.
I was saying Yasnaya was open, I forgot this is Stalwart Esports' secondary drop spot. They've just recently started landing here. This is very new for Stalwart, so this is not somewhere that, you know, they have landed here in the past, but it's not somewhere that they're super familiar with.
We have the first knock as well, and we have Timber knocked, and Jung has been taken out as well, and so we have some action coming up over there. And definitely STE, as Gangsi said, ye un log ke liye thoda naya drop hai, but this is not a new drop for Godlike, and Godlike has arrived at Yasnaya Polyana as well. Who will win that? We will wait and see. We have here team number 15, EVOS Reborn as well, and as we say that, one of the players gets taken out, Face SS gets taken out over here by Nova. Team Nova coming in into action over here. We have EVOS coming in with the nade over here. Will this nade connect? He goes behind the cover at the right time, and as of now, they are almost getting spotted. He has a very dangerous DBS in his hands, so the jump has happened. Will he be able to connect this one? Liza going in for the reload over there. He has come into going for the jump shot over here, and he's connecting the shots right now. The brown shot absolutely does the magic, and with that, he takes him out with the deadly DBS. Brilliant.
So they've taken a few casualties, but this is S2G. This is one of the Turkish teams that have come out of West. So we're, you know, East versus West early on in the mix. EVOS being one of the Indonesian teams at the PMPL
Absolutely. They have lost 2 players, but they have 2 kill points here as well.
And who's here with XSPARK? That Scout has just been knocked.
All right, so we have a team 16 over here, which is a team XSPARK, and as we said that they have of course gone to their drop spot, which is this is Ultron over here.
It's next RUYA. Next RUYA were the winners of PMGC West, so another Turkish team. If they also have Watertown as drop spot, baby, we're going to see some hot drops tonight.
Ultron doesn't have the helmet. He's going in for that, and look at Ultron. He has the AKM in his hand. He knows kind of where the player is, and I'm having a hard time figuring which player is whom right now. So I'm hoping Sugar Daddy. Oh, look at that nade coming in.
Sugar Daddy is Gil.
Sugar Daddy is Gil. Okay, so Ultron
from country is Scout.
And of course, we have Scout over there, and Ultron making those connections. A brilliant connection coming in from Ultron. He has taken a beating of the health as well. Yep.
And he knew the nade was up there too. He's headed straight back down the stairs. So reset coming through for next RUYA, but they have lost a player.
They have lost a player, and Ultron would have been really careful because of the health had taken a beat as well. He didn't have a very good armor to him as well. So with that, we do have Ultron very, very near to team number 9, which is of course the next RUYA. I love the spread, of course, of XSPARK over here. They are trying to give as much cover as they can to Ultron. He's going in for the bandage, which is really needed. The level 1 vest has taken a beat, and the armor is he needs to upgrade the armor, of course. So those will play at the back of their minds because they would not like to have an early exit at this stage, because this is what they are aiming for right now. XSPARK, we have I am newbie. I'm not gonna say who this is. I'll let you guess this one, Gangsi.
Should we give him one?
And there you go. We know who this player is now.
I am newbie is Jonathan, ladies and gentlemen. That was the man with the pan, Jonathan himself.
I think I saw Neo has been knocked. We will wait and see. So team number 16. Yes. Neo has been taken out by Pika. ST has taken out Neo of Godlike as we speak by the M16A4. Ultron coming in for the charge here as well. And there you go. He's not making his. He knows exactly where Scry is, and he gets knocked out here as well. We have Clutch got over here. The level 2 helmet has taken a beat over here. And how will this turn out? Things are not looking too promising for Godlike at this point of time. But Clutch God has gone and given a knock here as well.
We can see in the bottom corner of our screen they are still in it, and they're starting to put the hurt into Stalwart Esports top, getting confirmed there. Scry is on the ground as well. Pika, not sure if
Godlike is fighting back big time. Godlike is a team which will not give up. They will not give up. They will go for the aggression no matter what happens. And let's see how this one goes. Yasnaya is their home. They have lost Neo over here, but they will be going for the. There you go. He is coming in. He's charging in over here. We also have. Is that Rebellion? Rebellion being knocked over here, and he has been finished here as well. And that is coming in from Box Gaming.
Yeah. Neo is Noob is Z-God, in case anyone was wondering. And I hope you all got your answers in. It looks like Clutch God applying firm pressure to Pika's position.
And Clutch God has the generator of the gun. He doesn't have a helmet here. He has the pan out over here. Will he be able to make that? Come on, go for the pan. Go for the pan.
You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding.
Pan OP ho jaye chat mein boys. Pan OP ho jaye.
India is back, baby.
India is back with a pan. You ban us, we pan you.
Oh, mate. That is the best thing I've ever seen in fucking mobile. You know, these guys are sending a message.
Coming in. That shot was brilliant coming in. And well, what is happening over here? The pans are out. The shotguns are coming out as well. And we are back to XSPARK and next RUYA over here. There you go. Nihat has been knocked with the UMP action over here, and let's see, Team XSPARK is actually looking quite good with the positioning that they have. They have to make sure that they utilize these angles properly. Sugar Daddy, he has 7 bandages, doesn't have a first aid yet. There you go. Ultron has banned Nihat over there.
Sugar Daddy is Gil. From Band Country is Scout, and Bawanda is Mavi.
And I see. Okay. So we already have Sugar Daddy panning out someone over here. So team number 9 are they down to a single player right now? So next RUYA is down to a single player, but XSPARK, look at that spread, and Box Gaming has I told you. They said that in the interview last night that we are gonna pan. They are aiming for Paraboy. That pan is searching for Paraboy. I tell you. These guys are just having fun. You can say that. I mean, Godlike is just having fun. They're charging people into the rooms with the pan in the hand, and and they're connecting that.
That's amazing. It is amazing. It is so good to see.
The Sugar Daddy is charging in with the AKM, and he's connecting the shots over here, and they take him out very, very easily with that particular rush, and they have focals to the name, and this, of course, Kaun Hai Ye? This is Team XSPARK coming up and winning their home drop over here. Well, we have Team Deadeye's guys coming in as well, and they are trying to get a piece of this action over here, and let's see if they can spot out a few players over here. Deadeye's guys actually has a good spread if you look into it. They have gone for kind of a diamond spread over here, so they're looking good over here. So we have Team 21, which is ONIC Esports, and they are up against V Gaming, and they have a
one of the Vietnamese teams. Well, looks like Deadeye's guys have shifted right into Watertown. They're taking up a surrounding position around Team XSPARK.
Indeed, XSPARK has to be careful over here, because look at that spread coming in from Deadeye's guys. They know which teams land here. It is everyone knows that XSPARK lands here. Deadeye's guys are really careful with the angles. We have team number 8, S2J Esports, rotating in the distance as well. Will they try and take that compound across the road and try and get some connections? Let's see how that goes.
Oh, Scout getting caught.
Scout getting caught over there. Deadeye's guys coming in with that
nice return
knock
frag
was
from
really,
Gil.
really good.
Onto Shifu.
And we do have
they'll get the confirm there onto Shifu as well. That's going to even things up.
There you go. Shifu has been taken out by Sugar Daddy with that UMP. But
Oh, can they stop? Can Ultron stop Turu from getting the flash onto Scout?
this is the huge problem with Water City. The movements are so restricted, but that angle was brilliant. And with that, yes, Ultron gets taken out by Team Deadeye's guys over here. We have Sugar Daddies. He's the last man standing because the other player. And who was the other player again?
Who is who?
So is Scout knocked or so?
Yes, Scout
team number
is
6
knocked.
Scout is knocked. So Scout is knocked. So Scout के लिए अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है क्योंकि आप देखिए कि Scout का positioning क्या है. Team number 14 is really close to where Scout has been knocked. They are waiting for that revive to happen and the nades are coming in. He is taking a beat. इनके पास सिर्फ एक bandage है. He doesn't have first aid. Yes, the level 2 vest has taken a beating, but the biggest problem is that there you go, Scout has been taken out. The biggest problem is that his location has been compromised. The nade, if that nade makes connection, this might be the end of XSPARK for this match. Will that end? With that, XSPARK is out. They have been taken out just after they won their drop location. They have been taken out. Deadeye's guys coming in with the action over here.
Yeah, that nade was on point.
And now we have a Box Gaming against, is that Orange Esports coming in as well? Yes, absolutely. Orange Esports and Box Gaming about to clash over here. And we do have 2 players taken out of Box Gaming already. And we will wait and see how this one actually turns out. So that UMP coming in over here. He has taken some and gets the knock over here. So Box Gaming getting the upper hand over here. They have 6 kills right now. And with that, they win this one. They have lost a player, but they have 6 skill points to them right now. Box Gaming will be happily looting up all the crates. But Astro Play, they do have players coming in. And
he was in a really... He had no hope of getting out of that one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Box are on the warpath right now. 7 kills. We caught a quick glimpse of Circle. I'd really like to see a little bit more of where Circle's going. It does appear to be headed towards the north, considering we're 700 meters. Yeah, it's shifting. Looks like it's centered up around Rozhok.
Around Rozhok, that's right. So a team going into Rozhok, right? We did see S2. Was that S2G Esports doing a rotation towards that area? But there you go, the zone.
Yeah.
So this is a good rotation into the zone for teams from Rozhok, and a lot of teams have already started the rotation and they're looking really, really good. And if you look at...
we could see Nova and Godlike clash because they're both, teams that will go center zone, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely. Godlike has already made that journey towards the northern side of Yasnaya, and with that STE has gone for a knock on Paraboy, and Paraboy gets taken out. So at least the pan did not take him out on this match. But Jimmy is out over here, and they have already lost Paraboy. That was trying to make the connection. Well, he doesn't connect, really doesn't connect over here. But they are trying to go for big use of that split as much as they can. We do have STE coming in, and they are charging in on Nova Esports.
6-8 pushing right in. They've actually got a member of the Chosen playing with them as well.
We do have Order and King over here, and the Troy Bells are coming in, and right now
they're the last 2 players I'd want to push.
Absolutely, but look at that. The positioning is so good that they're just waiting for the push to happen, and with that, Order has been taken out over here with the UMP. With that, we have Jimmy and King standing up for Nova. Will that be King goes for that brilliant knock, and well, 4 kills have come to them.
I mean, these guys are the CQC specialists for Nova Esports, Order and King, and they know how to defend a compound. 6-8, unfortunately losing a couple of players on the push there. I like to say 6-8 because this Stalwart Esports, they're also STE. I mean,
they're also STE, exactly.
Why would they do this? 6-8 is actually a date of when the Shenzhen Economic Zone was formed, and 6-8 is a team from Shenzhen.
Shenzhen, absolutely. जिन लोग ने थोड़ा सा लेट में चैट में ज्वाइन किया, आपको बता दूं कि XSPARK has been taken out at Water City after they defended Water City, and Deadeye's guys ने XSPARK को निकाला है, but Godlike अभी भी है. Godlike is still going strong. They had a great fight at Yasnaya, and Paraboy मैच से बाहर हो चुके हैं, तो इस मैच में वो पैन जोनाथन की तरफ से Paraboy की तरफ देखने को हमें नहीं मिलेगा. But let's see how this one goes, and we do have players from S2G getting knocked over here. We have a team number 20.
Blacklist International from the Philippines. These guys are wild.
Right.
They're a great team to watch.
Right, right, right. Okay, so one kill has come to them, and they have they're trying to go on the roof and get a great angle from there. So with the roof, it is always dicey because yes, you can get a great angle, but you
You also,
always run the risk
you
of
open yourself up to. I don't know why he
yeah.
hasn't jumped. I don't know why he hasn't parked the UAS next to it, and he's jumped on the boot of the UAS onto the roof. But
Exactly. Team number 11 coming in with some shots over here, and that is Furious Gaming coming in with those shots,
yeah.
and they have one kill already, and we do have S2G. Was that S2G? Is it team number 8? Yes, S2G Esports in the distance, and we have Furious Gaming going for the cross on the Rozhok bridge, and look at that
on this bridge, and it looks like Infinity able to catch a couple of players, getting Chari. Turo Love Surf from Deadeye's guys also getting taken out by Box Gaming. Jimmy Nova Esports getting a couple. Looks like Deadeye's they're running on fumes at the moment, as are S2G.
Absolutely, and well, क्या होगा इसमें? This is only the first match. याद रखिएगा कि आज Godlike और टीम XSPARK खेल रहे हैं, and XSPARK तो बाहर हो चुके हैं, but Godlike is definitely very much in the game. Jonathan is playing, तो दिल से Godlike थोड़ा चैट में स्पैम हो जाए, और क्यों नहीं, क्योंकि हम Godlike को ज़रूर सपोर्ट करेंगे, and they will be looking very strong. We have team number 3 order from Nova Esports trying to get some angles over here. They almost spotted a few players over here, but look at that spread coming in from team number 3.
Yeah, Nova just trying to gatekeep games. Looks like Furious Gaming pushing on to Godlike. Clutch hold has hit the deck trigger.
Team number 7, Godlike has been pushed over here, and Neo has gone for a knock over here, and
so got getting a knock, and Jonathan's got the MG3.
Jonathan has the MG3. You don't want this player to have an MG3 against you, and how did this nade from team number 11, Furious Gaming. Will this nade make connection? Let's have a look and see. No, it does not. It does not. But they're trying to create a mini.
They've got to get rid of Puppy, because Puppy is just red zoning them.
Papi is red zoning them. Furious Gaming is playing to a plan against a Godlike. They're trying to create red zones against a Godlike over here, but Godlike, a team which will always give you a fight. Box Gaming getting a knock here with the UMP as well, but look at that, Godlike players, they are losing health over here. We have Box Gaming again going in for some thirst, and Neo and Jonathan, they are kind of, I won't say cornered, but they are. Look at that nade from Papi. This time he connects, and this will be the window. Will this be the window where they actually push in? Look at Jonathan. He has not gone for the revive. He's waiting for that push, and the FPP switch has come in. They're trying to make connection within the smoke. Will Jonathan be taken out over here? Will this be the end of Godlike over here? He's the last man standing over here. He takes one player down. MG3 moves on to the M416 over here, and you are against a very dangerous player. But with that, Godlike gets taken out. But they did not give up easily. But जी हाँ, XSPARK और Godlike अभी के लिए इस मैच से बाहर हो चुके हैं, but we will wait and see how they come back on this one as well. Team number 18, V Gaming is not too far away from Team Secret, and he's going in for the shots over here. Will this nade connect? Go ahead.
It's going to be difficult for them to get the revive onto Kid. Fredo
exactly, he's trying to nade and get that finish done as well, and hoping to knock a few more players with that. Let's see how this one actually turns out, because they have lost 2 players, have they? Team number 18, and yes, with that we have team number 22 coming in as well, and they are coming in to get some taste of this action as well. They have gone for a 1-3 split, and we already have a player from team number 22 who has been taken out a big.
Yeah, Blacklist International under a bit of pressure from Team Secret. Did a really good spot at the edge of this circle, considering the rest of it's on that flat, area with not much cover. I like what they're doing with ice shots in the back there.
देवियों सज्जनों, 8 टीम बाकी है, 22 प्लेयर्स जिंदा है, और आप जोन देखिए. Team number 6, Team Secret takes a knock, and what a brilliant knock was that.
For Team Secret, it's going to be very hard for them to revive him, considering Circle is closing in and he is outside of it.
The zone will be starting off now. It is 0-0 on the clock, and with that, Box Gaming is continuing their number of knocks over here. Nova King, वो अपना जो थोड़ा सा soft cover है, he's trying to hold on to the soft cover. We have Frito from team number 6 over here. Team Secret has looked good as well, and with that team number 22, they came in to join the party over here. They are not going without getting some points over here, but look at the positioning as well. I like that positioning, and with that, Team Secret finishes off. And they're still trying to get that. Oh, look at both of them are knocked out at the same position, are they?
Yeah, I don't know why Mad Toy went for the revive, but I don't think it was the best idea because if you lose 2 players there, they're not really gaining much, and it's going to be very hard for them to defend that position.
Exactly, and I noticed that there was no smokes coming out as well. So he probably didn't smoke when he went for that revive. So not sure why that happened. Maybe it was a wrong call as well, and they thought that the players have moved. There was no immediate threat to them. But yes, that was a bit of a move that went against them. And with this, we have S2G coming in some action here as well with the Scar L. And look at team number 11's position. Furious Gaming has a good position as well. And team number 22 now taking a few knocks over here. But
really get the revive? You're kidding. This is like the second time I've seen Team Secret get a crazy revive. I think I saw Mad Toy crawl like 100 meters the other day for a revive. Like,
right.
I don't know how they do it. They're just dedicated to the cause. Like it's great to see. And Furious Gaming, they've got a nice position there up at the petrol station, although at the edge of zone they could fall victim to a hard shift.
They could fall victim to a hard shift, but if they get that on them,
get the hard shift,
they will cling on to that real estate with their life, because they
don't have hard cover anymore, and there's not a lot of cover in front of that petrol station.
Exactly. So look at that nade coming in. That was a great nade coming in from Furious Gaming. One more time, Team 21 ONIC Esports is going for the rotation. They are 4-man strong.
His teammate dropped that nade onto him where he pulled up the buggy. Oh, V Gaming looking in snake mode here, looking to catch some of the players from Team Secret.
That is the plan. See, that comes up when you are the last man standing and you have 12 players remaining. Well, 11 players remaining, 5 teams and 12 players alive right now. We have people saying new ID for GODLIKE. Yes, a few players do have new IDs over here. So, guess कीजिएगा कि कौन सा player है. Look at that zone. And the blue zone will start right now because the clock has hit 0. Team number 18, the last player surviving. He has Team Secret in front of him. He is showing some amazing trigger discipline over here. He has the red dot out here as well, and there you go. He will try and go for a full send over here. The nade has come. He has gone for one knock. Really, he goes for the switch of the gun here as well and gets taken out.
Fredo took a while there. I was like,
he took a bit of time.
He could have killed Fredo. If he didn't go to the reload, I think he had about 3 bullets left in the barrel. If one of them hit Fredo, it would have been all over.
If he had a faster gun switch, he could have taken him out.
I reckon he didn't need to reload, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes people, they don't see it the way we do. Furious Gaming having an excellent run here in match number 1. They're on 8 kills. They've still got a few on the ground.
Absolutely. Furious Gaming, actually, if you look at it, they are in the zone right now. They are at the edge of the zone, and some teams we have one of the teams who are a bit outside the zone right now, even a team number 19 for that matter. Look
at Pappy. He's just hanging out the side of a UAS, just tap firing Box Gaming.
Absolutely. Box Gaming has come up with some big knocks in this match as well. So the teams are looking good. 4 teams, 11 players alive.
They're 11 kills. Yeah, they've had 11 kills because we saw them on Potato Hill earlier in that engagement before. But you can see, they're just getting tapped away. There's not a lot of cover in this zone. Ooh. MVP.
All the 11 kills, 9 of those 11 kills have come to these 2 players who are alive right now for Box Gaming, so they are super high on confidence. Anonymous one asks, is XSPARK here? Yes, they are, but they have been taken out in this match already, and so has been GODLIKE. तो अगले मैच में फिर से वो लोग जरूर आएंगे. So we have knocks coming in here from Triggs, and we quick heal going on for Box Gaming. 3 teams alive, 9 players surviving. We have Box Gaming spraying or trying to get some connection over here on Box Gaming. Well, will they be that peak was he almost he did get taken out with that peak. That 1 pixel, even if that 1 pixel shows up at this stage of the game, your opponent will take you out, and that is exactly what happened here, Gangsei.
Hey, what's your thoughts? I mean, it's looking like it's Furious Gaming's game to me.
Furious Gaming is looking really, really strong, and they are high on confidence as
Mm.
well. Looking at the way they have performed over here, but I really think, see, zone-wise, Furious Gaming is in the zone and almost took out the player from Box Gaming over here. So zone-wise,
Oh,
they
they
are
got
looking good.
they got them. Yeah, Furious Gaming got
And
it.
11 kills coming to Furious Gaming over here. Furious Gaming has to win this particular match right now from here. They can't afford to lose this one because their positioning is brilliant. They have the confidence. They have got the kills. They are making the connections. They have got the location and the angles. They have got the spread going as well. Team number 19, I can see Box Gaming. They are a bit out of the edge and they have to be very careful with the way they
They've been
rotate in.
taken out. They're out of the lobby. It's a 3v2 now between ONIC and
It's a 3v2
Furious
right now.
Gaming.
Exactly. And
So ONIC with the numbers, but Furious with the spirit.
will it be the number or the spirit? Sometimes it is the spirit that is enough for the match to come into your hands, and with that Furious Gaming coming in, trying to make the
Just like
connection,
that.
gets him out over here.
Vamos, Furious Gaming. Let's
Going in
go.
for the AKM spray over here, and the charge has happened from Furious Gaming. Will he be able to take him out? He is prone, and with that, we have got the chicken dinner coming in for Furious Gaming. It is, how much is that? 14 kill chicken dinner coming in absolutely high on.
numbers.
I told you, the
Can
high on
we
spirit
get-
can win this.
That is it. Can we get some Viva Chile in the chat?
Brilliant gameplay coming in from Furious Gaming in this particular match, ladies and gentlemen. देवियों सज्जनों, XSPARK और Godlike भी है, तो ज़रूर बने रहिएगा because अगले मैच में ज़रूर आएंगे. XSPARK अपने ड्रॉप लोकेशन वाटर सिटी पे उतरे थे. Godlike dropped into their location, which was Yasnaya Polyana, and they were contested. They won, but उसके बाद XSPARK के ऊपर Deadeyees ने rush किया and they took out XSPARK at water city. But what will happen in the second match? What coming back to this match, well, we got to see some amazing fights as well, and the highlight for me here, Gangse, was like
The
I was
ban.
telling you, the pans. आपने अगर मिस किया होगा, बाद में देखना रिवाइंड करके कि टीम गॉड लाइक पैन लेके चार्ज करके they were taking out players, panning the players. Even I saw Ultron panning someone at Water City as well. So Indian teams are absolutely, they're having fun here.
Hashtag bring on the pans. Like,
Bring on the pan. The
let's
pan.
go.
Jonathan Span is still searching for Paraboy. Will we get to see that happen here? That will become viral as,
Mm. Mate, squad wiping Stalwart Esports. Stalwart Esports, very, very strong team. And
Stalwart Esports is we have seen so many legendary fights coming in from Stalwart Esports, and Stalwart Esports, did you say it's very recently they started going to Yasnaya?
yeah, this is new for them. Like they're like a Novo Rep Noye team, and it seems like they've kind of expanded their palette, so to speak. And because we see teams like Zeus, right? Zeus, Woodland, South Georgia, and they'd have the IHCs. They're now called. They have their backup drop of Shelter, and I think it works quite well for teams to have these backup drops. I like that idea of when the flight path doesn't go your way, then you have a backup option where you can just jump straight down, because we see a lot of madness in the early game, people getting run over. It's enjoying for us to watch, but not so much for the players. So I think that's what Stalwart Esports are doing, and they've also been gate kept quite a lot out of the military island on those bridges. So maybe Yasnaya will become their new home.
Absolutely. So, with the teams, they are pretty much aware. So they study their opponents so much. They are not only aware of the drops, they are aware of which player takes which building. Sometimes if you're landing at apartment, you might have a liking towards, okay, I'll take the first building of the apartments and the other players go there. So there is a natural habit that comes out of the players. So Stalwart Esports would have done the research. They are very much aware that it is the home for Godlike. But it was good to see from the Indian fan point of view that Godlike, इतना दिन इन्होंने मैच नहीं खेला ग्लोबल स्टेज पे. They have not played the matches at global stage for a long time now, gang say. But still that confidence shows. You are charging in with the pan. Yes, it is a practice scrims, but this is also the opportunity where Godlike is looking really, really strong, and they of course are the crowd favorites to make it as the BGIS winner and to go as the invited team for on the global stage. So this is actually a bit of opportunity for them to also taste how the competition is going. But Godlike coming out defending Yasna Poliana like a boss with a pan.
Yeah, that was classy, Dracula. Like it showed today, because yesterday, right, we saw Team XSPARK, playing as a free man. They didn't have their sensitivity settings correctly set up, and they didn't have the best of starts, and people were saying, oh, what's going on here? And I was like, just hold on, let these guys find their groove. The groove has been found, and the groove has been made with a pan to the face. I mean, we saw XSPARK landing with next RUYA. Next RUYA won PMGC West. That is the best team coming out of PMGC West, and XSPARK won them on the hot drop. STALWART Esports, one of the best teams from the East. I mean, I think they were like top 3. Let me just have a look at what the East standings were. I mean, they're an incredibly strong team, and Godlike took them on the hot drop. So, India's not just here; they're ready. Like they're able to hold their own, and they're just warming up.
Absolutely, they are warming up, and with Orange Rock, because the way Orange Rock performed at the global stage, they just missed out by a few points. So when they did that, India was so proud. So that actually gave all the Indian teams and also the underdogs who have come and done brilliant performance at BGIS the confidence that yes, so we can, if we grind it properly, we can actually take on the big names as well. And these are teams, these are players who have performed big. Scout, Mavi, they have performed big on the global stage against teams like BTR. Jonathan has been a feared player for BTR, and BTR has openly said that, so these are players who know what they are up against. And also I think the BGIS is being the exact push that they need to get prepared for such a big stage, because here you have teams, underdogs, who can absolutely turn the tables on you, because you don't know where they're gonna drop, you don't know how they're gonna attack, you don't know their rotations, but they have nothing to lose. So that uncertainty factor is also there, which I think to an extent will also contribute to how they take on the international teams right now.
Definitely. So for match number 2, we're going to be heading off to Miramar. Don't you love the profile pictures of Damwon Gaming?
Absolutely, I like a lot of profile pictures are really really interesting.
That's their drop spot on every map.
Absolutely, so they're openly saying this is where we are going.
They put a big red circle and they put DWG, and I think, I'm not in the lobby myself, but if you click on it, sometimes they'll put another team in there and they'll cross them out. They'll be like, this team also comes here, and they'll put a line through them. They're great. And, Damwon Gaming can certainly do that, as the winners. Or, they came out in first place in PMGC East. So they're a very, very, very strong team. And yes, STALWART Esports were third place. But yeah, so
second match.
They land Picardo, so it'll be interesting. Yeah. So where did Godlike, and so we know XSPARK, they landed around Los Leones last time. Is that their usual spot?
They land at Los Leones a lot of times. Godlike always targets Hacienda. They want that golden Mirado. So that is where Godlike I don't think I've ever seen.
So they all go to Hacienda, or do some of them go into San Martin?
They would have gone to San Martin a few times, but Hacienda has been one of their very, very favorite spots. They do want that golden Mirado. They come out with that golden Mirado more often than not.
Well, you know who else lands San Martin?
Who is it?
STALWART Esports.
STALWART Esports. One more time.
That is their drop spot. They land San Martin, and they might have their eyes on the golden Mirado too. So. Yeah,
well. Will the pans be hidden, or will the pans be used? We have people saying hacker is finally here, and you know who they are referring to by saying hacker is finally here?
No.
It is Jonathan. When Jonathan started his journey as a PUBG Mobile player, because he used to play so good. People used to say, "Oh, he's a hacker, he's a hacker, he's a hacker," and so
Yeah,
so yeah,
I never got to play with Jonathan. I used to play with his best friend YYY. He actually taught me how to play like properly, you know, like and got me involved in competitive. And he played the first PMCO with Jonathan for a team called Skull, SKUL. What are these guys doing?
सुब्रत आपने ये पूछा कि गॉडलाइक क्या नाम से है गाइस सो गॉडलाइक उन लोग का जो इनिशियल गॉड एल जो नाम है उस नाम से तो नहीं है बट आपको दिखाई देगा कि नियो आई एम नूब इज जॉनथन राइट गैंग से सो आई एम नूब नाम से जॉनथन है क्लच गॉट नाम से ही है पर आपके शुरू में जो गॉड एल का जो टैग है वो टैग इज नॉट देयर बट यू कैन मेक आउट गॉड लाइक इज टीम नंबर 17 तो आप ध्यान दीजिएगा तो आप बता पाएंगे कि कौन कौन है जब वो पैन बाहर आ गया हमें पता चल गया था वो जॉनथन है but it was hilarious to see the pants coming out, Gangsey.
And yeah, he's not a hacker. He's just very good at the game, and he's certainly not a noob either. Like he's
exactly.
He's a bloody good player. I've seen so many of his clutches, and his gyro control. Like there's very few thumbs players at this level, you know, that because most players play claw, right? They use a 4 or a 6-finger claw. A lot of these players are starting to use 6-finger claw. I believe Order uses a 6-finger claw, and then you have Paraboy, right? Paraboy just uses his thumbs, and what the ability that gives him is to control the gyroscope aim so well. And Jonathan also does this, and they're really the only like I don't know any other players. Maybe Rolex, who isn't really playing
Rolex,
competitive from North America. He's
right.
just a content
That's
creator.
Right.
I don't know any other players that that have played at such a high level that are thumbs players.
Exactly, and talking about thumbs players and talking about Jonathan, Paraboy Jonathan, this is a thing that is developing right now. Paraboy versus Jonathan, at least back in India, and because people are predicting Godlike might make a move. Paraboy, don't forget, he got the Esports Player of the Year award as well. So he is a huge name. So if you are openly saying we are gonna go pan Paraboy, that will be really interesting to see.
Yeah, he probably takes it, lightheartedly. he probably takes it as flattering.
So, Gangsi, what is the map order for tonight? So we had Erangel, we have Miramar, and are we going back to Erangel, Miramar, and
Yes.
Erangel, or
we will have Sanhok for the last map.
we'll have Sanhok for the last map. Okay.
Yeah, and it's always fun for Sanhok because we'll have Nova going to Painan. There's always a lot of fun in Painan. We had a great fight in Ruins yesterday in the scrims.
Now, I love Sanhok only when I am spectating it though, but I absolutely love spectating fights at Sanhok. It is so interesting to see how the teams, because the interesting thing even in Miramar, like I was saying the other day, Miramar is that one map where the vehicles are the most important. You do need vehicles in Erangel as well, but this
also
is
the most dangerous because they blow up so easily.
Exactly, and it is a necessity in Miramar. Similarly, so these are metas of the map. So if you go to Sanhok, complete different meta. It's not that you won't take a vehicle in Sanhok, but a lot of people will not even think of a vehicle in Sanhok. But
you tend to find at this level, though, a lot of teams, particularly from Southeast Asia, so teams like Team Secret and Infinity will use a lot of vehicles. So you'd be surprised that, and I also saw Nigma Galaxy and Rico Infinity teams, some of the teams from the Middle East, they also employed quite a lot of vehicles on Sanhok. But it is tricky, like it can work well for you, but it's hard to find the vehicles. It's very hard to drive them around the map because there's just rocks and trees all over the place.
Absolutely, and it is that boils down to how confident you are with that map. How not only the map, but how confident you are with your positioning, your teammates, and how because these are rotations, these are splits, these are positions, strategies that you would have studied, you would have tested out. So these are things that you do because Sanhok is one map where you can't execute a plan and then halfway through you abandon it and go for another plan. You will be taken out. Sanhok challenges you in so many dimensions than other maps that it's not even funny. So Sanhok will bring that meta to it, of course, but
it's very challenging. And there are teams that make it work. I'm trying to think. I think Damwon Gaming were quite good at Sanhok, and also Nigma Galaxy as well. I don't. They're not playing tonight, but Nigma Galaxy, because they have Ryu, who just he just sits in the blue and heals through the whole match. Have you seen him in PMGC? This guy, like, he's got this tactic where he just runs around and gets the first aid kits and bandages and the energy drinks and the painkillers, and he doesn't even go towards zone. Like, he doesn't even try, and the rest of his team will. And then he just sits in the blue and just heals, and they get second place almost every game.
Exactly. तो Sanhok has that a lot of times we have seen in competitive. आप लोगों ने भी ज़रूर देखा होगा कि Sanhok में वो heal battle वाला factor बहुत आ जाता है, and it is, I mean, it got to a stage in a recent competition that they actually increased the zone damage to make sure that the heal battle is not being applied over here. तो Miramar शुरू हो चुका है, याद रखिएगा. We do have Godlike and XSPARK. Team number 16 is XSPARK, 17 is Godlike. Nova Esports is on 3, and we definitely will be covering as much as we can of the fight. Chat में जरूर बताइएगा कि आप which team you are rooting for. Let us know in the chat. Show some love to your team. Godlike को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं तो बस दिल से Godlike लिख दीजिएगा, वही काफी है. XSPARK को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं तो बस XSPARK OP लिख दीजिएगा, वही काफी है. We do have the one and only Paraboy in front of us. The lobby is loading up. We are already set for the land of desert.
We just saw that's Micro Boy from he used to play for Bigatron, that is playing for EVOS. He's on the EVOS Reborn lineup now. And if you're just joining us now on the stream, welcome. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims featuring, we've got Nova, we've got Stalwart Esports, all these teams. I'm Ganksy. I've joined with Dracula, and if you haven't already, please hit the like button. We've got 15,000 likes so far. Really appreciate that. You guys are absolute legends. And if you could subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell, because we are going to be going live every day until the Global Championships. And as I've said, it's only going to get better. I said it yesterday, and look at where we are today. We've got Godlike, we've got the Turkish teams from the West, and we're going to be getting more Indian teams. We're going to be getting more of these West teams. We're going to have Navi coming along shortly. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've set up your subscription with that notification bell set to all, so that you get the notification when Esports County goes live with these scrims.
एब्सोल्युटली. याद रखिएगा कि एक लाइक ज़रूर कीजिएगा, सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा चैनल को, क्योंकि ये चैनल में हम सिर्फ पबजी मोबाइल स्क्रिम्स ही लेकर आते हैं. पिका इज लाफिंग एट हिज प्लेयर्स. पबजी मोबाइल स्क्रिम्स ही लेकर आते हैं, और आने वाले दिनों में और भी इंडियन टीम्स को हम फीचर करेंगे, और भी ग्लोबल स्टेज के बड़े बड़े टीम्स को हम यहाँ पे ज़रूर फीचर करेंगे. तो नोटिफिकेशन आइकॉन, सब्सक्रिप्शन ज़रूर ऑन रखिएगा. वी आर स्टार्टिंग ऑफ विथ द फ्लाइट पाथ एंड गैंगसी टेक ओवर.
We are heading over to Desert Map from Trailer Park over to Junkyard, crossing over El Pozo, Craterfields, Hacienda del Patron, San Martin. So that's going to be Godlike and Stalwart Esports having an easy time heading straight down towards their drop locations. It looks like Blacklist International haven't opted to jump out the back of the plane and head towards Ruins. Some of these teams will be needing to make vehicle rotations, such as Team XSPARK, if they want to be heading towards Los Leones. Nova Esports will have an easy time of it. They like to land around that Minas Generalis area, and we could see other teams challenging them in that place. Damwon Gaming, if their profile pictures are to be believed, will be heading towards Picardo. And we've generally seen 628 landing around that power grid area. We've seen Deadeye's guys challenging them there quite a few times. We may see a repeat of that scenario.
Absolutely. Interesting thing about Picardo is that Picardo is placed in such a position in the map that it always gets the first few circles. So that is very interesting. So Picardo, those hot drops. Yeah, you'll see that it always gets the first few circles. So if you can go and take out teams, so that way you more often than not will be safe at Picardo, but you would have to take out teams over there. So there you go. As I said, Picardo is in the zone.
Yeah, Circle pops on Los Leones, and it looks like 628 are going to be fighting with Deadeye's guys. Nova are in the vicinity of a team that's going to be ONIC at Minas Generalis. I did see a couple of teams landing at Hacienda del Patron. It looks like XSPARK were landing close towards El Azahar. So they may be switching things up a little bit. And no teams are in Los Leones, and that's where Circle 1 is centered on.
That is West. Oh, there you go. Team number 14, Deadeye's guys, losing two players as we speak. And Shifusa is trying to go for the loot as much as he can. And we do have STE coming into the action over here. So early loss coming in for Deadeye's guys over here. Paraboy coming up with that throw bill, trying to make connection. And they're against ONIC ESPORTS over here. Look at the position of ONIC ESPORTS. Paraboy has players all around him. Godlike hai kya? Ji, Godlike hai. Godlike is team number 17.
Oh, and we can say Godlike. So Godlike
we can say Godlike has
in Hacienda. Please,
Neo
production.
has gone for a knock already.
Got on a pan. Please, production. We want to spectate.
We saw a pan coming on. Paraboy has gone for a knock
pan.
over here on ONIC and will be finishing things as well. And with that, first kill point comes to Nova Esports.
Hashtag IND pan. It's the meta. Yes, thank you. All right, let's go. Godlike are only playing as a free man, so they're
playing as a 3-man squad right now. And as I said, Hacienda is their home. They're trying to take out points over here. And with that, Nova King has gone for a knock with the M16F as we speak. Clutch God coming in, and there you go. The AKM coming in one more time, and the pan coming in one more time. I love it.
Get in there. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic, and it looks like it's spicing up between Deadeye's guys and 628. We've got knocks on either side now. Chari and looks like Stalwart Esports are entering the mix of this Hacienda fight between Godlike.
Godlike is charging in. Clutch God is going for the reload over here.
The S12K comes into the mix.
S12K comes into the mix, and with that, Godlike losing one player, they're already.
They've got to get that. They've got to get that revive quick. Because look, Stalwart Esports, they want revenge. They're pushing in.
Stalwart Esports versus Godlike one more time happening. Back-to-back 2 matches we have seen this thing. First time Stalwart could not take out Godlike, but
Top is going to have a great angle on this.
This is a good angle.
Look
at that. Clutch God with that UMP.
What a reflex. And Action's got the machete. Neo, though, takes him down to half HP. Oh, they're getting low. Oh, they've got a double knock, though. It's just Clutch God remaining.
Clutch God remaining. Will he live up to his name? Well, he has gone for a melee weapon as well.
Kill the Fury. Clutch God comes out.
And Clutch God coming in. He takes him out.
That quick little knock. That's
I told you, Clutch God, he will try to live up to his name, and we will not be surprised if Clutch God actually take this one out. He's going in for the revive, is he? No, Neo is trying to come towards him.
They're trying to get the reset.
Clutch God is moving. He is moving like a man on a mission. Will he be able to connect with this? M416 is going for the reload over here. The pans will be out. I'm having a feeling. Yes, the pan was out.
God.
And look at that. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? He has taken out entire team.
Neo's like look at Neo's health bar.
Clutch God has lived up to his name for the second time. They take out STE, and this was a one-man army. Clutch God, I told you he will live up to his name, and he freaking did. Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed.
Dil se Godlike
is back. Let's go.
Dil se Godlike, guys. Dil se Clutch God ka ye clutch. Amazing clutch. Iske liye ek dil se Godlike ho jaye. Brilliant coming in. Absolutely
I have never seen a player like all 4 rushing through a doorway, and he knocks 3 of them in a drop shot, and then he drop shots and gets the 4th one. I've never seen a player do that. I've seen KK Skirt do it against RRQ, but they came in one by one. They all came in at the same time, and he and people were telling me that Indian teams wouldn't be able to play without aim assist. Do you think that makes a difference? Like
with the BGIs, they are doing that, right? They are doing
aim assist is a hindrance in these situations because it will stick to a knocked target. And if he had aim assist on, he wouldn't have been able to wipe 4 players running through a doorway. So it is
exactly.
My brain isn't working properly.
So not only are they playing without aim assist, they're also playing without any sound visualizations at BGIS. So, well, honestly speaking, Godlike fans will not be surprised. They'll be happy, but they will not be surprised looking at what Clutch God has done. But we have team number 10, 1907. Fenerbahçe? Is that how you pronounce it? Fenerbahçe against Orange Esports over here, and Fenerbahçe has lost 2 players already. They have 1 kill, but look at team number 20, Orange Esports. So we have
this is Orange Esports Yeah, it looks like Fenerbahçe do have somebody on the high ground. They are quite split though, so revives will be difficult. Rebolivion, we've got another player in the mix here, although those shots seem to have come from a different direction. Looks like Sun's play. Now he's pushing it open. Oh, he's able to get him quite low.
There you go, and he does get the knock over here. That was good fire coming in, and look.
But this is a 1v1 now between
Dokkan
Machine and Sun play. Sun play is quite low, and he's not healing, so I don't think he has meds on board.
And that's exactly why that revive is really, really important. Team number 10, Fenerbahçe cannot afford to get that revive done. And look at that. Look at that. Absolutely taking them out at the right position. I think you were right. He did not have the healing, and that is why he was going in for the revive to have the man advantage. And Fenerbahçe knew exactly what the plan was of the opponent, and they take them out. The Infinity, we are seeing them here right now, and they are currently looting up. I don't think they have an immediate threat where they are from what I see in the minimap here, Gangsi.
Yeah, Infinity, one of the teams from Thailand, they're a very strong team. They did exceptionally well in the league stage with the PUBG Mobile Global Championships East Division. They didn't back that performance up. They are in the finals, but they qualified for the global finals.
Infinity versus ST happening over here, and Infimela has been knocked over here.
Yeah, they're going up against 628. Looks like 628 have opened the door on this engagement. Sunan now pushing up to back up 33Z, and Yu Yang. Looks like they're missing Dayoshi at the moment, so they got one of the members of the Chosen, another PEL team, standing in. As Uzi's moving in on the bike now to push up. Logan's quite low.
Oh, gets taken out.
Oh, Godtani is looking too good either. There's a bunch of knocks, so looks like Uzi's managed to surmount somewhat of a defense. I can hear some shots coming from another direction. I think there could be a team third party in this.
Yes. So we do have, is that V Gaming? I think it is V Gaming who came up on the kill feed over here. So team number 12 coming in. They're trying to, they need to get that revive done.
Oh, the nades. Godtani is one of the best naders. And 628, they're getting punished right now. They are, they looked like they were doing well in this engagement, but because of the third party now, Infinity's managed to get the reset. 33Z though, still holding his own. Catches a knock.
Uzi gets, he went for the revive over here, and he gets knocked over there.
We've got next RUYA pulling up as well, so that's going to be 628 exiting the lobby.
628 is out of the lobby. We have people asking, is Team XSPARK playing? Team XSPARK is playing. They are team number 16. We will definitely go to them very, very soon. But team number 18, V Gaming, has been spotted over here. And this is next RUYA in action. A very, very strong team. So I'm loving this lobby here, Gangsi. And look at the spread for next RUYA right now. They have gone for a good, this is a good spread. They will have a lot of angles covered from here. Paraboy coming in, he already has 2 kills. He has both the kills of his teams, and King coming in on the charge as well. Yeah, and will they be able to take on this Furious Gaming in front of them?
He goes down as well. It's just Scream remaining for Furious Gaming, and he is surrounded as the confirms come through. His teammates will be flushed.
Will be flushed, absolutely flushed. And well, with the Nova Esports coming in, there are 5 kills already, and 3 kills have come to Paraboy.
Yeah, Nova Esports looking pretty good in game number 2. Circle is centered on Los Leones. We won't
Circle
say
is centered.
We won't say yet, but it could go. It could go there, but we'll see how we go later on in the game. We are only in phase 2.
It could be one of the circles which has a bit of real estate of Los Leones, which makes it even more dangerous, with those regions.
I don't want to jinx it. But I want to see. You know where I want to see Circle go. But we'll see how it plays out in the later game. It's like V Gaming do have some high ground angles there. They're trying to apply pressure to next
V Gaming.
Yeah, they've
with the shots against next RUYA over here.
That vehicle may not be the best cover
Exactly, exactly. It could be a bomb waiting to explode over here. Team number 9, they are
Yes.
holding on to the position over here. And look at the position of V Gaming. Is he the last man surviving? I'm
It
sure
is like
he.
using a bomb for cover, is it? Yeah, they've got one more player, Twahorse, up there on the hilltop. But yeah, next RUYA, they're going to be aware of his position and they will be
There you are.
looking to finish off
Frozen
this
is
team.
really aware where he is and trying to make the connections with the M416 with the 4X over here. They are at the edge of the zone, and the blue zone has started shifting, but it is a good position because they will know one side of the zone is safe for them. So they need to concentrate on the players in front.
They've
Uzi
still got
coming up.
Gotani and Uzi are still here, so it looks like what happened was next RUYA were pushing on to Infinity to finish the job that 628 started, and then they were attacked by V Gaming and turned their attention. So while they've got a couple of options here, they can hunt down this last player, but with 50 seconds on the clock, do you want to get into a messy freeway battle with Infinity still in the area? Look at them. They are looking to see if they can catch these guys on rotation.
Gangsy, I'm still having people spamming the fight that Clutch God showed us. Absolutely brilliant, guys. आपने अगर मिस किया हो, Clutch God ने आज पूरा ST के खिलाफ 1v3, was that a 1v3, right? 1v3 कर दी.
It was a 1v4.
It was a 1v4. 1v4 किया है, guys. Clutch God ने अकेला उन्होंने Clutch God ने 1v4 किया है.
Oh my god.
That was brilliant.
I'm messaging people about it like while I'm casting.
Oh, I think Clutch God has been taken out over here with the nade. He has just been taken out over here with the nade. I saw his name come up in the kill feed over here. So that is the end of Godlike has exited the lobby at the 15th position.
Yeah, they're going up against Damwon Gaming.
Oh, he did go for the revive though, but they
go.
have been taken out now. So yeah, he has been knocked, and then Neo got taken out over here. So at the 14th position, Godlike gets taken out. तो दिल से Godlike जरूर बताइएगा, चैट में जरूर बताइएगा किस टीम को आप सपोर्ट कर रहे हो. इंडिया ओपी हो जाए. बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं कि this is India versus the lobby. Look at that zone. That zone has gone for a different shift than what we were kind of expecting.
That's a real hard shift. That's going to screw a lot of players, as we've got Team XSPARK now rotating around the southern hills of Los Leones. Box Gaming also moving in there. We've got EVOS REBORN holding Station Center Zone with Boom Gaming.
This is XSPARK rotating in 4-man strong. They don't have a kill yet, but at this stage you do need your 4 players coming into the zone. If 4 players of your team can make it into the zone, I don't think Mavi is playing right now. If Mavi is playing,
Mavi's playing. He's Bawanda.
Okay, right.
I'm probably butchering the name. You'll have to tell me how to pronounce it when you see him next. How do you pronounce his name? Bawanda?
Bawanda? Yeah.
So that's Mavi, the IGL of XSPARK.
IGL of XSPARK, absolutely. So XSPARK is rotating in. We have a Team Secret rotating in here as well. So if you can make into these sweaty circles with maximum players as possible, ideally with 4 players.
Nova generally plays center circle, and we don't see them playing the edge quite that often. And they're rotating in with the blue at their backs. And look at it, you can imagine the amount of teams they have to get through, because that's where Damwon Gaming are holding up. So
I think Nova is doing that because they're trying to find an opening into the safe zone. Just going on for a bit of a deviation and they're hoping they get into a safe area into the zone. But Paraboy, they are losing health, of course, not too far away. They are just 140 meters far away from the zone. So they should have a good rotation in. I don't see anyone, from what I see at least, doesn't look like. But let's see how this one turns out. So we have Furious Gaming rotating in, the last man surviving for Furious Gaming. They don't have a kill yet, but he is taking big damage as well. Has 7 bandages, doesn't have any first aid, so he has to stop for that bandage. And
out in the blue.
And look where XSPARK is. XSPARK को देखिए western side of the circle, blue zone के ठीक left पे है, and XSPARK is going in for a late rotation as well. So they would be looking out for any. So Nova King has been taken out over here.
Fenerbahçe getting the knock there, taken swiftly down by Forest with the Car 98K.
Danman Forest, yes, absolutely. That bolt action coming into play. This is, ladies and gentlemen, ये DMR और bolt action का ही map है. This is where the bolt action and DMRs are used to the max effect, Gangsei. And well, King has been taken out. 5 kills have come to them. Team number 7, Dongwon is coming in. We can see Order rotating in, so Order won't have any immediate threat from Danwon right now. So should be a good rotation for them. So they have Danwon. Looks like they have gone for the drop over here. So I think Forest has taken the drop over here.
Stuck in the blue. And they've also, so yeah, Fenerbahçe is knocked, but they still have another player in one of these warehouses just to the east of Los Leones. Looks like Scout's been knocked by Mad Toy with the Mini 14. Well, he will be confirmed as well by Box. Kismay stealing the kill there.
Ultron gets taken out here as well.
Yeah,
and
Gil putting up a good defense, taking out eye shots. So Team XSPARK still on the front foot.
XSPARK has Ultron knocked over here, and Sugar Daddy is still.
And now they were getting engaged by Box and Team Secret, and Box now getting into it with Team Secret. Looks like this is third party central.
Third party happening over here. Absolutely. Jimmy has been taken out by the play zone. Paraboy has been taken out by the play zone.
They were caught really far out in the blue. I mean, that was a couple of hard shifts.
So with that, Team 16 XSPARK has been taken out, right?
Yes. Yeah, they got caught between Team Secret and Box Gaming, and it looks like Box got Bensu now pushing up to defend the revive and apply a bit more pressure as eye shots goes in for to get the reset onto Fredo.
Absolutely. Yes, Fred, team number 16. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we've also got EVOS waiting in the wings as well.
टीम नंबर 19 के लिए बहुत ही अच्छा लोकेशन है जोन में. They have a good location in the zone over here, Box Gaming, but they're right at the edge of the zone. And look at team number 6, Team Secret, trying to come up with the smokes and create a path for them. They are not too far away from a few teams over here. So team number 19 coming up with that nade. That nade actually does a bit of damage over here, but we can see Dangwon Gaming coming up with some knocks with the UMP as well. Alright, so team number 19, Box Gaming coming on. They are holding on to the edge of the zone over here, and
they're in a precarious position, but it looks like EVOS have now engaged with Team Secret. Micro Boy, ooh, excellent use.
What a knock! What
that was the double headshot.
Brilliant use from the SKS, and
spots out Order as well.
Order has been caught over here, but I think Order should be fine from what I see over here.
He should be able to make it. He was just able to duck under that ridge, and yeah, Micro Boy doesn't have sight lines on him. Great to see Micro Boy again. It's been a minute.
Micro Boy has a very good armor here as well, and look at that Box Gaming coming up with that great spray from the Scarrel, and with that they have taken down. Oh, he's taking some shots over here, and quickly jumps back to the cover and goes for the quick heal up over here. 10 teams, 26 players alive over here right now. Miramar happening. Team number 19, Box Gaming, is at the edge of the zone.
Managed to get a pick onto Boom, so he was pushing into that compound as zone shifts. Zone is starting to close in now. These teams will have to move. They're outside at the moment.
They have to move. The blue zone has started.
He's having a
that
good
nade,
crack.
if that nade connects, I will. Both of them are nading. Both of them are nading. This nade does not connect, unfortunately, but he moves out at the right time. Gives some damage over here. He should take this one out. He will take this one out. He has lost a bit of his gun shift happening, but Order gets taken out.
Not touch God. He's got to watch some of Clutch God's tutorials, how to 1v4.
Yeah. So we have team number 7, Danwon, coming in. They are right against team 12, which is the Infinity. Will this nade connect this time around? And look at the attack they are doing right now. They know exactly where he is, and they're trying to come up with the angles. The nade this time takes a bit of his health, but it's a 2v1 situation, and they will take him out. So they get the kill with that. Team number 12, Infinity, they have one last man standing, which is Uzi, and they have that nade.
Was very close, but he's holding on. He's lucky to survive that.
Danwon Gaming is pushing,
just steamrolling through.
They are pushing like there is no tomorrow. They are looking good, Gangster. They are looking really, really good. 7 kills. 7 kills have come to them already.
And this has been a good game for next RUYA as well. You can see they're up on the hilltop. Oh, no, Forrest, you saw that? You saw him scope in, and it was like, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to see that in the kill feed. And, yeah, it was, That was hilarious. It was just, I saw him and I'm like, there's no way he's not making that shot. And then you saw the kill feed.
Spray God आपने कहा है कि शो गॉडल has been taken out. Spray God परंजय सिंह आपने बोला है कि ST बेटा पापा से मस्ती नहीं, दिल से गॉडल हो जाए भाई चैट में.
It has been a good game for next RUYA. Like, considering they went out really early in game number 1, you know,
Yes.
I feel like they're now, you know, this is the first time I've seen next RUYA against these East teams. So, you know, they're starting to look a little bit more comfortable. They've got 6 kills, just still got 4 players
6
up.
kills right now, absolutely.
And they've got
And
4
one coming in
players
with
up, and they've got a decent rotation. They're gonna have to deal with Box Gaming first.
Yeah, Box Gaming. So we have 37 seconds before the zone starts shifting, and this is if you look at, a lot of teams are actually out of the zone
But
right
they've
now.
already got Nihat in centre zone, so it looks like they've already starting to shift their players into the middle of circle. Damwong are trying to find a way in. I mean, there's a lot of open space in that centre of zone.
Exactly. So you do need to grab hold of. So at Miramar, this is about the high grounds and taking the right positions at the right time. So this is when you would try and take those important high positions, because remember, you can't snake it. If you snake it, someone else will make it at Miramar. Like I always said, with that he gets taken.
I like that one. Well, yeah, Damwong are doing an excellent job of just keeping next RUYA at bay. That's a bad time to get knocked, considering it's circle 6 and the Blues closing in. Like, that's, you know, no, it's unlikely. Yeah, Nihat's just running down the hill, and they're gonna have to be careful because they've got bot. Like, you can see Box Gaming there. That, you know,
Rishab Kumar, yes, XSPARK has been taken out. Eclipse, shout out to you, brother. Do you think it's going to be Danwon or RUYA taking out Miramar? I think so.
We've got Fredo. Fredo's a solo. We've got
Danwon has taken a knock
Box
over here.
still have 4 players up. I think, yeah, Box is still in it. They've got 7 kills.
Players as
and
well.
Boom's still with 3. So it depends. I mean, next RUYA are
he was almost about to do the nade, but he got taken out over here. That is a bit unfortunate.
They've taken 2 knocks, and one's been confirmed as well from Box.
Has been confirmed as this is the last player standing for next RUYA. Before you know, they are down to one man right now, Gangster, and the zone is closing in.
That was real quick, wasn't it?
It was real quick.
Damwong smelled blood in the water. Look at
Damwong has a good area to work on with. They have a very good area to work on with.
Oh, good defense from Frozen, but he is caught from the back from Box, and just as I said, Box, you know, Box are just waiting to play spoiler there for next RUYA. That means that gives Box the breathing room they need to get in the circle. Damwong have a bit of cover to work with as well. It's not looking great for Boom. They have some cover. V Gaming. Twahorse he's just been holding on for a while as a solo.
Brilliant spray coming in. The vehicle has been blown up over here, and he is trying to. That looks like it's gonna blow up anytime now, but almost he was getting taken out and gets taken out over here.
Well, like, people are just getting, you know, somebody knocks somebody, they get knocked by somebody else, who gets knocked by somebody else. Like, you know, it is just such an open circle that you just get punished for peeking. That is what
Miramar does to you, isn't it? So look at the positioning. So all these small rich covers are really crucial at this point of time, and that is exactly what team number 19 is doing, Box Gaming, and they are doing it pretty well. If that nade connects, they could be in a bit of a trouble, but he knew that probably that nade was coming. See how he went away and came back over there. Second nade coming in from team number 18, V Gaming. Will they be able to connect this time around? This nade is not looking bad, and this one connects this time. He will go for the push. He will go for the UMP push over here. He has level 3 armor on him, and
he's going for the confirms. He's got to be careful because the other two across the road.
There was a player on the left. Yes. He probably was not aware of that, and he's going it for now, and he's trying to. He confirms that kill, but still has a player in front of him. So he has done the right thing by proning over here. He's still out of the zone. Has 5 seconds before the zone starts moving. क्या ये एक और क्लच हमें देखने को मिलेगा? Doesn't look like, because he's against the zone over here. But let's say 10 kills have come to Box Gaming. They are looking super good, and I think they are in the zone as well, if I'm not wrong.
Boom got the blessing of the blue.
Oh, he gets taken out over here. But so 3 teams, 9 players remaining.
Yeah, Damwong. See, this is a situation when one team has zone and 2 teams don't. I really feel like Boom just need to just kick back here and let Damwong and Box do the work.
Knock number 1 almost happening over there. So look at Fabian. He doesn't have any helmet over here. Hasn't have any heals as well. that is a bit of a disadvantage,
they're
and around this
down
time it
to
might
2
a bit
players.
play on your mind as
Gotta
well,
make-
but this is a time you have to go for it, absolutely go for it. So the zone, it is
And
0-0
they're still
on
outside
the
of zone.
clock.
They're still like Boom is still the only team with players in zone. Oh,
Only
look
team in
at
the zone.
this
They're looking good.
angle.
Damwon is going down. Damwon is been taken out. Look at the angle from under the tractor coming in, and they have been taken out before you know it.
That's game. That is game for Boom.
Two teams remain, 5 players remaining. Team number 13 versus team 19. So it is Boom Esports versus Box Gaming. He's going in for the push with the UMP. He's blowing up with the buggy over here. That will create the exact cover he needs, but will that be enough? He's the last man standing. He goes for a knock over here, but gets taken out. That was a man advantage coming in, but he did good to actually try and create that cover. But obviously he was prone, so the angles would always have come in on him. So, man, that was some final circle, Gangsy.
That was very good for Boom Gaming, getting a total of 8 kills. Yeah, and Box really fragging out as well. Damwon putting quite a few points on the board. V Gaming. Try Horse did great. He managed to hold on for quite a while there. It's good to see next RUYA starting to find their groove. And get, because the meta is so different in East, like India's quite obviously getting a bit comfortable, but these teams from Turkey, they're still trying to find their feet. Team Secret, they've only getting a single kill. It's good to see Micro Boy back.
I have a feeling, Gangsy, that the clutch got 1v4 today.
Let's talk about style points for a minute. If you had to pick an MVP based on style in this game, was there anything that really stood out to you in particular? Like
based on style?
Yeah, like were there any of the fights that were quite memorable in this game?
I honestly think Clutch God's 1v4 was absolutely brilliant.
Wasn't it? Yeah, remember when all 4 of them ran through the door and he just...
Not only that, I'm sure if we look back, I am sure one of the players from ST had a pan out. I noticed a pan coming out.
I want to rewatch it.
But what Clutch God did is he went prone in middle of them.
Let's rewatch it in the break. Dracula, after this, let's get it out, right?
जिन लोगों ने आपने मिस किया हो, आपको बता दूं कि STE पिछले मैच में एरांगेल में दे ड्रॉप्ड एट यसनाया, जो कि क्लच गॉड का घर है. वहां पे क्लच गॉड बोल रहा हूँ, गॉडलाइक का घर है. वहां पे गॉडलाइक ने STE को उड़ा दिया. फिर मिरामार में STE ने हैसियंडा पे ड्रॉप लिया, जहां पे गॉडलाइक का घर है. And Clutch got only surviving member. I think it was Neo who was knocked, and we didn't have Jonathan playing this map, if I'm not wrong. और Clutch got ने 1v4 मारा है Hacienda में. So आपने अगर वो मिस किया है, you should go back and have a look at it. It was magical. So godlike.
Mate, we're gonna go back and look at it. I'm gonna scroll back and get it up. Don't worry
एक बार
about
फिर से
that.
हम ट्राई करेंगे कि आपके लिए वो लेके आए जहाँ पे क्लच गॉड, क्योंकि कुछ लोग शायद वो आपने मिस किया है. तो हम ट्राई करेंगे कि आपको एक बार फिर से वो पॉइंट दिखाते जहाँ पे क्लच गॉड ने वो 1v4 किया था. एंड मैं गैंग्सी को यही बोल रहा था कि गॉड लाइक फैंस विल बी हैप्पी दैट ही डिड दैट, बट नॉट सरप्राइज, बिकॉज I was telling Gangsy at that point when ST was pushing against him that Clutch God will keep up to his name. He can do this. If anyone can do this, he is who can do this. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. So ये रहा वो fight. We are trying to bring that fight back to you. जहाँ पे वो 1v4 हुआ था. As you can see, 3 players. Godlike has 3 players. So Clutch God, Neo, and one of the players has been knocked.
Actually,
ST के चारों players alive है.
You know what we'll do? Let me just go. Let me dial this up so we can do it without our casting.
All good. So देवी और सज्जनों, याद रखिएगा कि आज XSPARK और गॉडलाइक खेल रहे हैं, और मेरा नाम है ड्रैकुला, और हमारे साथ है Gangsy. Gangsy is casting from Australia. I'm casting from New Zealand. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and we are so passionate about this.
We're very tired, all right? And we have children and jobs, so we love doing this. We love watching this stuff as much as you do.
My boss is not watching this, so I can tell you.
You're calling us sick tomorrow, aren't you?
I have already called sick in advance. All right. So ये रहा वो clutch. यहाँ पे clutch god ने 1v4 किया है ST को. So as you can see, godlike is playing with 3 players. एक player knocked है, 2 players है. clutch god का health देखिए, health is down as well. ST के चारों players alive है, and they know exactly where they are. They are pushing in right now. boost happening. They're doing everything they can.
It
Ye
is,
knock
yeah.
देखिए, look
The
at this particular
Clutch
knock.
going for the revive.
He goes for the knock on top. That AD is coming up brilliantly at the time. He goes for the reload as well. He's ready. He knows that the players are coming in. But look at this actions movement. For a second, I thought that ST was a bit, hesitant. In they were not sure what's happening with Clutch God over here. They were expecting him to. There you go. That
This is
morning
what I
coming
love.
up.
This was one of my favorite parts. See this how he comes out here and just look at him just run back. He just comes
पहला
out.
player गया.
He's
Revive
like the
हुआ.
road runner. He's like the road runner. With Wile E. Coyote. He just comes out. He just grabs a knock and runs back. He's like
Exactly. ये देखिए नियो नॉक है.
like a
Clutch God
ninja.
अकेले जिंदा है. चारों players alive है. STE का revive हो रहा है. Clutch God did not go for the revive. He went for the angle over here.
He's chunking them down. Like
M4
he's constantly
है.
putting pressure. And
एक भी
their
player
health
knock
bars are
नहीं
quite
हुआ
low.
है. They are coming out. Player 1, player 2, prone player 3 gets up. Player 4, STE 1v4, absolutely taken out. Who was that? It was godlike.
at this.
Godlike.
Look at
If you go back a bit behind Gangster and look at the first knock, look at all the knocks. See, he had a pan. This guy had a pan, the right hand side guy. So if you go back and see how he took one by one. So look at how they are charging. They are charging in a line. Right. Play it from here again. Oh, there you go.
They
One.
were gonna pan him.
He tried
They were
hitting him
gonna
with that
pan
sword.
him. They were gonna pan him. All right. See, I didn't notice that before.
उन्होंने प्रोन किया, फिर वो अपना जगह चेंज किया. The first guy who came tried to pan Clutch God.
They
Clutch
all
God
had
was
pans.
already-
They all had melee weapons. They
So
were going to
they-
try and pan him because they
Exactly.
got panned last time.
They STE got panned last match at Yasnaya by Godlike, and
Dracula,
they were.
it makes it even better.
It makes pan OP हो जाए chat में.
You can't pan me. I am the pan.
You guys, I am the man. I'm the
I am
pan.
the
So
pan.
yeah. So Godlike ने open कहा है कि Godlike pan करेगा. Godlike आज पहले मैच से pan कर रहा है. और I mean, having said everything, this particular 1v4 is one of the very memorable 1v4 I would say that I have seen. And Clutch God, उनका नाम में ही लिखा है Clutch God. तो आप क्या expect करेंगे? The point is not that it's not just that he had did a 1v4. It is the fact that he has done 1v4 against a team like STE. And also a team who were out to pan him. They were waiting to pan him. But I do feel Gangster ST was a bit hesitant. They were not hesitant, but they were a bit undecisive with the push at one particular point of time. When action was, he took a bit of time to actually do the pre-fire, and he went back to get regrouped.
They've got to go to pan school. I know a guy called Jonathan who runs it with his mate Clutch God. Pan school.
We have people writing. Paranjay Singh, he has basically written that ST should have thought twice before they thought of going and panning anyone from Godlike. So जी हाँ, सो ऐसा एक 1v4 हमें देखने को मिला है. थर्ड मैच की तरफ हम जा रहे हैं. आज 5 मैचेस होने वाले हैं. देवी और सज्जनों, जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा, नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कीजिएगा, क्योंकि इस चैनल में हम आपके लिए पबजी स्क्रिम्स लेकर आएंगे. दिल से गॉडलाइक, दिल से एक्सपार्क, इंडिया ओपी जरूर लिखिएगा. बहुत लोग अभी भी लिख रहे हैं कि ये इंडिया वर्सेस लॉबी है. लेट्स सी हाउ वी गो, बट वी आर हैविंग सम ग्रेट फाइट्स कमिंग अप. बूम Esports coming up with some great fights as well. Nova Esports, we saw some brilliant moments from them as well. Unfortunately, they got taken out by the zone. And of course, the Deadeyes guys, Deadeyes guys had pushed Gangster on Team XSPARK at Water City. That was also good because they had a very good spread. They were waiting for the right time, and they had XSPARK surrounded, brilliantly surrounded.
What? So if Stalwart weren't mad after game 1, they're like.
इस बार क्या होगा? Do we again see? Well, I think if the flight path gives it, STE and Godlike will clash one more time. Is this the beginning of a great rivalry which will go on to the global stage?
Yeah. I mean,
I think so.
I've been playing against the Mongolian teams for many years, and I can tell you right now, they don't go quietly into the night.
Why is Jonathan not playing? Jonathan is playing.
Jonathan's playing.
He didn't play this match, but he is playing. पहले मैच में उन्होंने खेला था.
He will be playing.
Jonathan did a pan in the first match, I think.
Yeah, he did.
So that उस गुस्से में ST ने आके पैन करने के लिए ट्राई किया, but हिस्ट्री हो गया फिर.
So if you're just joining us now, welcome everybody. I'm Ganksy and Dracula's joining me. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims featuring Pans and the best 1v4 clutches you can find in PUBG Mobile. And we've got all the top teams from the PUBG Mobile that are qualified for PUBG Mobile Global Championships, which will be held at the end of the month. We've got some of the top teams from India. We've also got the top teams from China. So this is, the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and we are holding these scrims every day. So if you like what you've seen so far and you want to get involved and see more, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well and set it to all so you get notified whenever we go live. And I can see we've hit 20k likes, so thank you everybody for that. We really appreciate your support. We've also gone over we've gone past 65,000 subscribers, so thank you everybody for that as well. Like, it's great to see you showing your appreciation for the content that that the entire Esports County organization is putting out. There's a lot of people working behind the scenes to make this stuff happen. Like, there's people running, like, there's so many moving parts in this organization, and just seeing how many likes a video get, that means a lot to all of them.
Absolutely, and big shout out goes to Esports County because bringing to you these teams together, and I mean, what matches we are having, organizing these ones, and this is just the beginning. We'll have a lot more matches coming in, a lot more scrims coming in. Indian teams will be featured as well. तो क्या कर रहे भाई, सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा, लाइक कीजिएगा, और याद रखिएगा ये चैनल सिर्फ पबजी मोबाइल के लिए ही है. गैंगसी इज फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया. मैं ओरिजिनली तो इंडिया से ही हूँ, बट मैं न्यूजीलैंड में अभी हूँ. सुबह के 5 बज चुके हैं, बट वी कांट स्लीप बिकॉज वी आर सो एक्साइटेड. मैं तो रात को सोया ही नहीं क्योंकि आई वाज सो एक्साइटेड टू ब्रिंग टू यू GODLIKE and XSPARK, and of course look at how Nova and other teams, ST plays, how Dongman plays, Deadeye's guys, किसको छोड़ के किसका नाम ले, absolutely brilliant. तो we will have a look into, so looks like the teams are pretty much set. We are going back to Erangel. 68 players are in the lobby, and
we've got some super chats as well. So thanks everyone who's put through the super chats. Somebody said, Lapis Lazuli said, Stalwart no longer from India, if you know what I mean. I love it. This is gold. I don't know if you're familiar with Dracula, but during the PMGC East, in the chat, there was this meme and everyone was saying Stalwart is from India, and they were saying everyone's from India, they were saying Nova's from India, and it was funny. Like, it just kept building upon itself, and now they're saying Stalwart is no longer from India. So it's very funny. I
think we are still waiting for players from GODLIKE and XSPARK coming in. So XSPARK is 16, team number 17 is GODLIKE.
We had a message from now, we appreciate your donation. I'm not going to read it out. I don't appreciate toxicity in the chat. Like, I'm a fan of all of these teams, and I think they're all really good, and that's why they're here. So, like, please be nice to each other. And Stalwart is an amazing team. Like, you don't understand, when these guys start firing on all cylinders, they are one of the top fragging teams. And I'm actually slightly biased towards it. Like, if I had to pick a team that I like, it's Stalwart. Like, I really do like this team and what they do. But it is and that is a testament to the Indian teams as well, that they are able to beat a team like that. Like, that's why I'm so impressed, because it's Stalwart. Like, that's a team that, if you hot drop on them, like, they're ready. They're not a team that will turn away from a fight.
Exactly. Is Jonathan playing? Yes, Musket. Jonathan is playing. Nightbot.
Yep, he's in the lobby. He's
is
right
playing
there.
as well.
I am Newbie is Jonathan. Niu is Noob is Z-God. It's not very nice. Niu's right next to him. And Niu Hume is Niu. How do you say his name? Is it Niu or Nayu?
Neo.
I apologize. I try and pronounce things correctly. But I'm from Australia. We don't even know how to speak English properly. So, give me some rope. from band country is from band country is Scout. Bawanda is
Bavandar Oe जो नाम दिख रहे हैं आप, team number 16, second one.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue. So
that's a roll of the tongue, the roll of the tongue.
Oh, I can't roll my R's. And I can yo para habla un poquito castellano, but when I say things like me gusta, what's something with an R that's not naughty? Have to think about something where you'd roll the R. Like perro. I can't do it. Perro is dog, Perito is puppy, but perrito is a puppy dog. But
Nightbot आपने पूछा is Nepali team here? Yes, Deadeyes guys is playing, and Deadeyes guys they are at slot number 14, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I can kind of roll my R's a little bit from speaking Spanish. But yeah, it's I struggle with the syllables, but I try and learn. I think it's important, that we say the right names and we try and learn how to pronounce them.
So Bawandar OP जो आपको दिखेगा टीम नंबर 16 से वो मावी है.
Someone said in the chat, the hacker's back. OP Pan team, let's go.
Match number 3 starting off today. There will be 5 matches. We already had a great Erangel and Miramar. We saw some pan actions. We saw some great clutches as well. Some great nades coming in as well. And this is match number 3. We are back to Erangel, and we will only wait and see how much high voltage action remains.
Yeah, just waiting. We've got just under a minute to go before we head over the island of Erangel. And it's gonna be Yasnaya. Like,
it's gonna be Yasnaya. Will it be Yasnaya that we will have our eyes on, Gangsei?
Or will Stalwart go to Novo? Because that's an option, right? They can go to Novo. I don't think
looking at how Stalwart will not be happy that they were panned out at Yasnaya, and they will obviously not be happy that they could not take out GODLIKE again. I think they will go for Yasnaya.
They'll keep trying. Yeah.
They will be angry.
No way they back down. No way.
The revenge hasn't happened.
They won't stop. And you see that from these teams, and it's great. And this
not only that, Gangsei, also talking about the water city, so XSPARK, so they will go to the drop location as well. So we'll see how that treats them.
I don't know if water city is the hill to die on though. I just don't see it as like the best drop location. I don't know if I'd fight over it, but maybe, it is a pride thing. We could see next RUYA dropping there again.
So when Mavi, we'll go with the flight path. I'll come back after that. So if you take over the flight path,
please. It is going from, that's quite south, by the way. That's going from Lipovka just over to Sosnovka Island, and Milta Prison, Shelter Farm, Milta Power, Novorepnoye is in range. Primorsk and Ferry Pier on the menu, as well as Quarry. So you see 6 to 8 tend to go to Primorsk. A lot of teams are going to have to rotate in vehicles. Pachinki is in range. Pachinki's open at the moment. I'm trying to think if any of these teams go to... I think a couple do. I know Enigma Galaxy, that is their spot. Infinity, they are a military base team, so they'll be laughing. They'll go to the military base. It looks like we have Orange Esports and Furious Gaming. Furious Gaming tend to land around Milta Power, and it looks like they'll be joined by Orange Esports. And we do have Stalwart Esports heading up to Yasnaya for round 3.
We do have a Stalwart Esports going to Yasnaya. I think I'm pretty much sure GODLIKE is as well. And we do have a team number 11, Furious Gaming, coming in with the charge at the Milta factory over here. And the whatever they got, they came out with it, and they're going for the thirst. Furious Gaming is furious over here. 2 kills have come to them already. And over here we have team number 20, which is Orange Esports looting up. They have lost. Last man standing is good.
They're down to the kid. And this is what I want to see more of from Furious, because the first day we saw Furious Gaming in the scrims, this is what we like. This is how they played. They came second in the overall standings. What is Zone doing? It's like Zone sees flight path, and it's like, I think I'll just go a few a few kilometers up to the north. Like it's like. Is this the new kind of meta with circles? Like circle goes fast.
GODLIKE coming in. They are chasing ST over here. Neo Hume is chasing ST over here. So we got Pappy taking out a knock as well on Deadeyes here. He's going in with the AK, and will he be connecting? He has no armor to him, but he's going for the send. Coming in, and he takes out action over here. He will go for the fist. He's going for the fist. He's fisting you. Why do you need a pan if you have your hand?
Well, he doesn't have a pan. He doesn't have a pan yet. I mean, they just got it. They don't have anything. You can see
my God, Clutch God is fisting. Clutch God is fisting STE. What is happening to STE? They are being fisted and banned.
It's only Pika remaining now. Do you reckon they
my
let him get the
God.
reset, or are
Top
they just
will be fisted. Top will be fisted right
they're
now. Pika
fisting
can't
the
do anything.
entire
Top
team of
will be fisted out by
Stalwart?
the looks of it. There you go. He's being fisted out. Third player of STP has been fisted out.
Oh. They are full throttle right
इस
now.
बात पे लाइक और सब्सक्राइब हो जाए भाई लोग एक दिल से godlike तो होना ही
Look at-
चाहिए
look
what
at
is godlike
Pika.
doing over here they don't
Look at
need guns
Pika.
they just need the pan Pika is running away
is-
he doesn't
is
want any pan or
running.
punch
He is running as fast as he can. Like, this is Stalwart Esports, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
was about to say can you imagine Stalwart
I
Esports
have never
running
seen
away
Stalwart Esports run from a fight until now. And
Alright,
this is
Nova
Scrims.
King
Like,
coming
this
in
is
over here.
Scrims.
So
This is
finally
Scrims.
some action with the guns.
This is Scrims.
I would say.
Dracula, this is Scrims. You don't normally see teams run from a fight in Scrims. Normally they'll complete the 4v4. But he just doesn't want to give them the pleasure of of getting the full squad wipe. That's why he's backing out.
Yes, and I'm sure here the fists have played into their mind. 3 players of ST was fisted out. 3 players were fisted out. Would you believe it? Clutchgot literally took a vehicle and went and fisted out a player.
You're like me. You cast a lot of Mongolian teams in our region, right? And you know how much the Mongolian stuff are good fisting. Like they love
Mongolians
they love
teams
it. They
are
love
feared teams.
Yeah, they love,
They're
but they
teams
love
to be
fisting
feared.
players, right? Like they love punching them when they're knocked. Like it's I've seen them do it more than any other region. So to have it done to them. But on our screens now, we've got Fenerbahçe from Turkey.
Look at Fenerbahçe's spread over here. They have a good spread, I must say, but Box has to be a bit careful over here because Fenerbahçe's spread is looking good.
They've taken some casualties. They should be able to get the reset. I'm not sure where Win2K is. Voltido moving right on up. He's got the UMP as well.
Oh, look at that. Look at those shots. Brilliant shots coming in, but he gets taken out. He was doing good with the crowd shots as well. Almost connecting. But yeah, he gets taken out. Unfortunately, it will be a roadkill.
Yeah. That's a good way to confirm a kill though, because you're in a vehicle, right? It does give you some, it does give you some like additional armoring, like rather than running in open and getting the confirm. So it was a smart play.
We are 5 minutes into the match. We have seen 3 players fisted out. We have seen a roadkill. What is happening here?
Welcome to PMGC Scrims, Dracula.
Welcome to PMGC Scrims. Absolutely.
We do things differently around here. It's
alright, it's team number 19 Box Gaming coming here and going in with the pre-fire on the UMP. They are chasing players are chasing each other. He is running away, literally running away, trying to get an angle over here, coming in with the pre-fires, doesn't connect, the reload happening, and this would mean
it's always
they
tricky
will
to get
take him out. The
upstairs.
nade coming out here as well.
Nades are probably going to be the best option here because that's clutch central, that staircase.
Yeah, exactly. That is plus central, absolutely. But he's doing good with his movements, I would say. Now this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. You have just exposed yourself. You've just come out and just given away your kill point over here. You know?
If he jumped out the back window, I like the fact that he pushed when the pin was pulled on the nade. That was just like, you don't see a lot of players do that, and that was a smart idea because one player doesn't have a gun out, so you can push somebody, and he could have made it work maybe if he jumped out the back window.
Exactly. I mean, he would have got the sound cues at the least, say, which would have told him that there are multiple players downstairs. So maybe he misjudged one of the sound cues. I'm not sure, but yes, you're right. He came down at the right time, but he ended up absolutely giving away any advantage that he could have taken. So we have 17 teams, 58 players alive.
They're dropping like flies. They're Team Secret. They're up here at STALWART. They for such a good and aggressive team. It's an interesting location to land STALWART, up in the north side of the map.
But if you think about it, there you go. Pika is still there. Pika is still there waiting. Pika, I think,
Pika. Just get in the car and go. Just go, please. Do yourself a favor.
I never thought I'll see stalwart players
No,
running away,
I
literally
never thought
running
I saw
away.
Stalwart just in, under this much
They were
pressure on the
murdered in
drop.
daylight. I mean, the other three players on
Oh.
as well. They were fisted, I would say. Daylight. Oh, that nade was good.
Yeah,
And team number
so this
8,
is-
S2G Esports coming in with some good angle. We have Hamsig over here with on trying to spot out Infimela, but look at the spread team number 12 is trying to do.
Logan,
Logan has
and
taken.
Tunny's nades are just so on point.
The
And
nades have been absolutely brilliant. I've seen.
Infinity are just clinical in how they handle these kind of pitched battles. Like they just look.
I
at,
wonder
look at
if they have
who's-
increased the
Yeah.
damage area for the nades, because I've noticed the nades have been
they're
really
just
deadly
accurate.
of late.
They're just accurate. It's just they're so accurate, especially Infinity. I've noticed. And
Alright, I see another nade coming up right now from team number 15 towards Tunny. Will this connect? And no, it does not. But he is out in the open here. The crowd shot's going, and he gets Tunny over here.
And
But
Mella's
we'll
able to
get
back him up with the refrag. So S2G and EVOS are here. Silas Paw, he's just going to back out. Only 2 kills.
There's a last
and
man
you can
standing.
see-
He
yeah,
has to back out, and plus he has the
you
blue
can
zone
see-
against him. So if they
see
push on him
EVOS
right this
have
point of
left the scene
time,
as well.
he will be taken out. So the Shifu service, and we also see team number 15, EVOS Reborn, the last Micro Boy. Is that Micro Boy? Should it be?
Micro Boy, yeah, he used to play for
Micro Boy.
Bigatron, so he is a previous world champion. He's a very
Absolutely. जो
very
लोग
good
देख रहे हैं
guy.
भाई, एक लाइक सब्सक्राइब जरूर हो जाए, क्योंकि क्या ही मैच मिल रहा है हमें गॉड लाइक से। एक्सपार्क को भी हम जरूर कवर करेंगे। गॉड लाइक ने 3 एसटी प्लेयर्स को फिस्ट किया है आज, थोड़ी देर में आपको बताएंगे अगर आपने मिस किया हो। सो ऑल आई एम सेइंग गैंग्स के इज इफ यू हैव मिस्ड वी विल टेल यू इन अ while what godlike has been up to today. Till now it is team number 14 coming into action over here, Deadeye's guys, and the pans are absolutely OP in OP tonight. You can see anyone, whoever
He's saving his pan ammunition, his pan munition. doesn't want to get it dirty.
All right, he is trying to make the connections over here. He's taken some hit over here. Forest health has gone really down, and he gets taken out.
Run over too, so
That
Deadeye's
road kill
got-
was missed.
This
Yeah,
is the thing,
yeah.
and it's like
I mean,
this is-
soon it will be like, oh, you got enough ammo, but do you have a pan? You know?
Yeah.
All right, all
Deadeye's
right.
guys are so good in the early game, and
Look at Boom's rotation over here.
yeah, they're able to get these. So we're a Boom. Oh, Boom have swung right up around the north. So they came out of, where did they land? They landed in Lipovka. So they've gone all the way around
Oh,
the
that's a
Stolba
good
Mountain
rotation.
because they know that Team Secret land there. And
Exactly.
nobody's in Savernies. This is quite a north zone. We can see 628 already with 2 players in circle near shooting range, with another 2
This
players
zone
on the way.
will be a bit challenging for the teams on the southern side of the circle to get into it, because there'll be a lot of cluster. But from where Boom has rotated in, I won't say it's safe. But Nova King gets taken out over here, and
caught out on rotation
Yeah.
by next RUYA, but Order managing to come in with the run over. Is he going to go for the double run over? Why not? Come on, Order.
Looks like it. If you can pan and fist players, you can definitely take them out with the buggy as well. And Order
I've
coming
always
in.
said the car is the
That's
biggest
a
bullet,
good
right?
knock coming in
That's
from
a
Order
very
with the UMP. He'll go for the kill. He'll secure the kill here as well. And yes, absolutely does. 4 kills have come to them. 3 kills have come to Order over here. And he has the level 2 armor. He's looking good. Paraboy going for the boost up. He doesn't have a first aid on him. 4 first aids on Order. But Pika is... he is still trying to scope, and he is still out of... I think it's playing at the back of his mind that I have to run away from Godlike right now.
Reconsidering his life choices right now.
Don't forget, you can throw the pan as well nowadays. Number 4.
We haven't seen the full fury of the pan. Oh, 628. Really getting
6
pressured by ONIC
got up
here.
real bad over here,
Getting a
actually.
great pull up for them. Sunan getting tagged up by Boom as well. Boom getting involved in this engagement.
I like Boom's location. I really like that
Yeah,
location.
I like a team. I like a team that's willing to play.
Hexas has from Boom. Hexas has come in. The nade, that nade from Leon could be really deadly and takes him out. That was a good nade, well-timed nade, very well-timed nade. I don't think that was a very clever move from Boom coming in like that openly. But with that, he will try and secure the kill as well. But he's going in for the nade one more time. He's thinking on securing that with another throwable.
It's 1v2 at the moment. Leon will be able to get a reset.
He's going in for
No,
the
he's
nade.
not. He's just going for the
This
clutch.
nade, if this nade connect, that nade is looking good, but it does
did
not.
take him down
Does
half
not
HP
connect.
though. It's done a fair bit of the work. He could finish off the rest with the UMP. He's pushing in now, but he's got 2 players to deal
Pushing
with.
it now, and well, he's going up, but he gets taken down over here.
it's
But
not enough.
I still think that particular push coming in from Hexers was, it could have been better. That's all I would say, because he
I
just
think it
came
was
right in
I
front
think it
of
was a
him.
bit sloppy. They didn't have an angle on the way he was pushing around on the right. They should have kept him more on the left, where he did have the backup from the players on that ridge line in the back there. 6-8 after losing 2 players. They'll just retreat to lick their wounds. They could be running smack bang into V Gaming, who are up around the Plain Ruins. We've got Team Secret currently taking some pot shots at Furious Gaming. No kills so far for Team Secret.
So team Secret coming up with those shots. They have a wide spread, isn't it? So if you look at the minimap, they have quite a wide spread over here. And team number 11 has to be a bit careful over here with the rotations. They got the smokes out, so they should be able to make their way out of here.
Yeah,
Alright,
they're backing out, and this isn't the best bit of real estate in zone. They could probably play it a bit more central. You're right, Team Secret are very widely spread. Look at Mad Toys in that shelter area, and appears that Furious Gaming have run straight into Godlike. So we've got Jonathan and Clutch God.
Neo has been knocked over here. This is Furious Gaming.
Ooh, I think Neo may be able to get revived there. Looks like Jonathan has taken fire from the free stack. That's going to be Furious Gaming as well, so they've got a decent spread. And it appears that Clutch God is just chucking nades out of the window.
Absolutely,
this is wild, this fight.
Clutch God has taken down Trigger with the Graza over here.
Jonathan able to get a knock as well, and you can see Scream's just on the outside here, just trying to keep a very low profile next to that buggy. And Trigger's in.
Exactly.
Trigger's on the other building. Yeah, he was able to get a little bit done, but he's a little bit too far away to really make a major impact in this fight.
Exactly, but Godel is 4-man strong right now, and the shots are coming in from Prison.
So he is able, to do some damage. But he's able to get a knock, but he's going to have to push in now.
Exactly. All the best you can do is give a knock over here, but his players will be taken out over here before he can make anywhere close to it. But look at Neo's... Neo Humai is Neo, right?
We've got Neo, like the real Neo, is up on the hill.
Real Neo. Yes,
yeah,
that's a good flank.
Neo is,
but he has teams to his left. He has a team to his left. He has to be careful about his positioning over here. And Z-God is going for it and will take them out. At least this was guns used this time.
Yeah, 7 kills now on the board as they are going up against
is it going to be Godlike versus XSPARK over here? Godlike versus XSPARK hone wala hai, Devi aur Sajjano. Kya hoga? Well, Neo gets... What just happened over there? Did Neo get a knock? No.
He was taken out by eye shots from Team Secret. Team Secret got the confirm. So...
Team Secret, Godlike, and XSPARK.
Marvy got the knock, and iShot stole the kill. He got the confirm.
He got the shield. Paraboy, on the other hand, has got a knock on Uzi over here with the DP.
Infinity. Clutch God just try. Yeah, you can see Clutch God's trying to make sure that Team Secret
Sugar Scout has knocked Jonathan over here as we speak, and Scout has been knocked as well.
Return comes in from Z-God onto Gills, so we've got knocks either side in this fight between Godlike, Team Secret, and Team XSPARK. Clutch God moving. Look at Clutch God moving in to get the confirm, but he's got a lot of coming in on this fight. Oh, he goes.
Marvy, ladies and gentlemen, Bhavandaro is Marvy. He's coming in with a shot over here.
Marvy almost gets a knock through the window, and Gil doesn't look like Gil's going to be making it out. Ultron is pushing in.
Ultron is pushing in over here. Clutch God is waiting for him.
You got Kid.
Marvy, on the other hand, is trying to give some cover as well. That nade... Sorry?
If Ultron comes around the side, though, Kid's there. Kid might spot him out. See? Watch this. Oh, he catches him. Mad Toy.
This is looking interesting, and Ultron takes him down, goes behind the cover at the right time, and with that, Fredo is coming up with that nade. Will this connect on Marvy? It connects Marvy. Marvy is generally called the man with the golden arm.
Marvy goes down. This is not looking good for XSPARK at all.
Not at all, not at all good for XSPARK,
And
because now the zone has started, so
about to
Mavi
close
will
in
be
too.
out.
Yeah, these teams are going to need to finish this one up.
Look who is inside that building. Clutch God is waiting. Clutch God is waiting if... Alrighty.
The last man in the world you want to push. Like, yeah, Fredo's like, I ain't about that life. I'm just going to go to the zone.
I'm having a... yeah, they will move for it. They will move for it right now. And Clutch God, the last man standing, 8 kills have come to Godlike. But he has to make a move here. But I think Fredo will be hoping to spot him out over here. This could be interesting, but he has to move in as well.
He goes out to play zone.
Yeah. All right, 8 teams remain. 17 players अभी जिंदा है, and ये रहा zone. I look at Pika's position. That is a good position to be in, Gangsi.
Yeah, he's far away from
He is
Godlike,
far
and
away
they're no
from
longer in the
the
lobby, so it's a
crowd.
very good position for Pika to be in.
Exactly.
It looks like Infinity have been taken down to a single player. They've definitely had a bad run of
Yes.
going up against Nova. Paraboy currently sitting on 4 kills. And
Paraboy on 4
he's
kills.
a
Looks
solo,
like he kind of
but
has spotted Infinity over here,
he's
don't
got
you think? Because he was looking that way.
DP28. Mate, wait till you catch one of his DP28 sprays with a 4x. It's literally like there's no recoil on it. Like, so sometimes I've watched him spray, and it's like he's got more accuracy spraying it than anyone I know has tapping it. Team Secret, they've extricated themselves from that earlier engagement with Godlike and XSPARK with 3 players up.
I think Team Secret's presence in that particular fight really made things messy for
really
both of the
changed
teams,
it.
you know?
And that's one of the things players always have to be cognizant of, is the second you start making noise, it's going to attract other teams. So you better make sure that when you're fighting another team, you've got all your bases covered in terms of, you know, can another team pull up behind me and cause problems? And yeah, it's always third party central, especially in these circles.
What is interesting with the third parties is that, you know, they wait for, like Deadeye's did as well to XSPARK over their first match. They wait for the right time, because there is that window when one team takes the other out. They are the most vulnerable at that point, because they'll be healing up or maybe giving the revive. If you can attack at that point, it is really, really deadly. But what these guys did over here was very interesting, because they were taking fight. It was almost, it went on to a 3-way fight at the end, but there you go, team number 6, Team Secret getting the players now.
Scoping it on Boom, gets punished for peeking there. Mad Toy trying to get a nade out, see if he can take some of the pressure off Team Secret. It was also got Deadeye's guys above them on the top of the hill who look to get involved here. Mad Toy able to get a refrag. And
5 kills have come to them.
Yeah, and Paraboy's still going. He takes out God Tunny, so that's Infinity out of the lobby.
Exos has been knocked over here. Fredo is taking some damage and gets taken out over here.
Team Secret. Oh, yeah. So we've got Chari from Skylight Gaming, who is playing with Deadeye's guys. Looks like Paraboy's engaging with Deadeye's guys. So Paraboy's just a one-man army right now, which is just...
Look at the mini-map. See how many players are knocked in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Mad Toy's going to try and go for a reset, get a revive onto Fredo.
All right, so Shari knows exactly where he is, so on that...
Ooh, he unpeaks, though, just as he runs in for the revive. He could have actually wiped the team then.
Yeah, I think he, because of the smokes, he thought maybe, oh, look at Nan's position. So, team number 4, S2G coming in over here. I
don't think I've ever seen somebody... I'm sure they have, but I've never seen somebody park a vehicle inside the plane before.
Me neither. Yeah, exactly.
6 to 8, I know that. Like, yeah, it's...
Box getting a knock on Chari and finishing Chari off over here. So they have 7 kills. The last man standing is a Break MVP, team number 13, coming up with that nade over here. Boom Esports coming in with the mollies. And
considering how many knocks they've had, they've managed to get all their players back up too.
Exactly. So a very, very solid team indeed. And look at their position. Look at Team Secret's position in the zone. They have Boom very close to them. So will this particular nade connect? He's trying to jump and look at the players now. This particular slope, if he has to be careful, because that 1 pixel, if it shows up, Boom will go for the shots. Look at the spread that Boom has over here. They are well spread as well, but There you go. Box Gaming coming in with that knock is the last man surviving, as we saw a bit earlier. And Matt Toy out with the nade one more time. He's contemplating doing the nade right now, but this is out of the zone, a bit far away from the zone, not too much. Of course, this nade is very good. It takes out a bit of his health, and so his position has been compromised by Box. He will be taken out by Box over here. And there you go.
Yeah. You did chunk them down a little bit, but it was too little too late.
Too little too late. Absolutely.
Casualties as well.
All right, so 4 teams, 9 players surviving. We have 2 players from S2G. We have team number 14.
I think
Deadeyes, yes.
Boom's the only team with 4 players, because 6 to 8
Boom's
they're a
the
duo.
only team with 4 players. Exactly.
Deadeyes guys a duo.
And we have a solo player from Box, so this will be interesting. So Box Break MVP is actually in the zone. He's going to get his near his buggy over here. So the interesting thing is that Voker is right. He comes back
on his position. He has to be careful.
He has to be really, really careful.
I like
exactly.
Shifu's angles onto 628. I reckon he might be able to get a pick. They are aware of where he is, though. You can see that nade.
Yes, they are aware of. They'll be aware very soon, given how the teams are spread against around him. You know, he has to be really quiet over here. But Boom is trying to. There you go. Trying to spot out players over here. That nade, good connect. Will it? Oh, okay. So. He's trying to spot out the player, but he knows exactly where the player is. But of course, the player has a good amount of cover. That tree is
being very careful here. You know, they know it could all go wrong for him. And
look at that knock coming in for him.
Yeah. Oh, if he gets the
He
double,
is the last man surviving and gets taken out over here. He was doing
that was very close. And he got the confirm too. He actually, if he went for he should have went for the double knock instead of the confirm. He would have been able to get 2. He would have been able to get 2.
All right, 3 teams remain, 7 players alive. We have Deadeyes guys coming in with the nade on S2G. Will this one connect? Well, this was a molly. It hasn't caught Nan out, but of course, Nan will go for a quick change of position as well. And of course, team 13, Boom Esports, looking very good as well. Zone will be closing in right now. Who will be? Oh, Defisher has been taken out over here. And with that, 2 teams remain, 5 players alive. We have Boom Esports over here. And will they be able to take out S2G? What do you think, Angsy? What's going to happen this time?
6 to 8, they could do it, right? They've definitely got the chops. You know, they won the Peacekeeper Elite League Season 4, but they don't have Yu Yang up. Yu Yang was the man. You should have watched the end of that. He had 2 1v3s in a row. I'd love to see Yu Yang go up against Clutch God. That'd be amazing. But
the thing is that it's 10 seconds before the zone starts, so team number 4, S2G, has to rotate in, and this is where
it's basically a 2v2 at the moment, because Bosku's not really in this fight. He's got a ways to move in.
If Bosco can make up that ground, he can have a good angle on it.
He's gonna have to get in there quick though. That nade could easily. Well, that was a Molotov incendiary.
It did not connect. It was very close, but it did not do the job properly over here.
Moving up. Bosco is really the.
Bosco is the key. Bosco is the key over here, and with that, things not looking.
So we get a double knock in here.
Boom Esports, what is happening?
It's now 1v1, but Boom Gaming, I mean, what can you say? They've been playing exceptionally well in these last few circles, and they've managed to get themselves a chicken dinner out of it.
9 kills have come to them, and yes, they had a good position, and yes, Bosco's position, as we were talking, it was good, but he had to make that distance. They had to travel that distance. But definitely, what a start we had to this match. In the first 5 minutes, we had people fisting each other. We had people running over other players. You know.
I think the fist was like the most used weapon in the first few minutes of the game, and yeah, running people over was featuring quite frequently as well. I always say the car is the biggest bullet, because it doesn't matter how, you know, you can have level 3 helmet, like an Orm will knock a level 3 helmet, but a UAS will knock a level 3 vest.
Exactly, absolutely will. And Man, first match we had. Okay, let's go through the the scorecards and then talk about a bit of a post-match analysis over here.
Okay, so we've 6 to 8. They got second with 4. We don't have the overall stat. I'd love to see some overall standings, but we'll get that sorted in the future. We have DEADEYES guys getting 6 kills. We can see Pika did manage to get a kill for Stalwart Esports, and look at Paraboy and Order. They had 10 kills between them. So after losing a few players early on, they did manage to do quite well.
Absolutely.
We had 8 kills for GODLIKE. I'm doing quite well. XSPARK only getting a single
XSPARK
kill.
only getting 1 kill over here.
EVOS only getting 1 kill in 11th position. V Gaming getting no kills in 12th position. Furious Gaming did pick up a squad wipe in the early game at Milter Factory, so they had 4 kills. And next, RUYA had 2 kills. They haven't been super consistent tonight. I'd like to see them step up a bit more. Furious Gaming, they've been doing pretty well. Like they're fragging and they're getting some plays.
Furious Gaming, yes, absolutely. They have looked really, really confident as well, and they have been. I think they were the team who were they the team who were taken out all of a sudden? Like they lost 3 players all of a sudden in Miramar. Was that Furious Gaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damwon going out 16th. S2G also going out early with only 2 kills. FENERBAHÇE and Orange Esports. And this is the thing, like this is also the first time I've seen a lot of these Turkish teams play. Like I haven't seen RUYA, I haven't seen S2G, I haven't seen FENERBAHÇE. I think these teams are also gonna have to kind of acclimatize to Asia server, Asia teams.
Exactly.
The pan factor. You know, we don't have teams from the Middle East yet, so you know that's gonna throw them out as well, because they're used to playing the game in the West and they play the game differently over there.
Absolutely. Well, someone in the chat said, motivational, you said it's not about the pan, brother, it is about the point. Absolutely. And, you know, when you have 3 back-to-back matches where it is the same 3 teams, drop locations, one particular team has taken you out, you come back, try to take a revenge, you get taken out again, third match, you again get taken out. It is about the point, of course. Alice Godel was taken out, but boy, oh boy, did you miss some godlike action today. Godlike.
What's your webcam? Is it what happened to it? I've tried refreshing it.
Okay, I'll just
have a get it back so we can all see your beautiful face.
I think it got panned. Let's have a check.
It got panned. It couldn't handle the pan action. But yeah, if you're just joining now, everybody, welcome. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims, and you know we mean it when we say pro. You've seen, you will see the lineup of teams that we have tonight. We've seen some incredible gameplay so far, and there's more to come. We've got 2 more games to go. We've got a Miramar and a Sanhok match on the menu. Now, if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button and make sure you've got the notification bell set to all. We run scrims every day on this channel, and we'll be, it's just going to keep getting better and better until the global finals, because this is where the teams are practicing for that tournament. I believe we are just about to hit 70,000 subs, so thank you everybody for that support. We really do appreciate it, and we've got 25,000 likes, so that is, really warms my heart to see those numbers, as it's a way that you watching at home are showing your appreciation for all the hard work that has been put in from the Esports County team. So on behalf of them, from myself and Dracula, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for all the support. It really means a lot, and all your support and all your love only means that we will come back with bigger events, and a lot more teams in the action. I will just have a look into a few comments over here. Satyam, shout out to you. Joker says they ain't showing off. They entered their drop location. So they hit them fist/pan. There is no hit. Absolutely, there is no hit. These are teams. I mean, why would you even talk about hate between these teams? So it is interesting to see this little bit of rivalry coming up. It is interesting as a viewer.
These teams don't hate each other. Like, it's not like that. It's more about, it's a power play. Like when they do things like this,
Exactly, power play. That's the word.
it's not like it's you know, it's not like this team saying, oh, I hate this team and you know I want to disrespect them. They're kind of saying, you know, I want to put my foot down on you and I want to make you know that, you know, you're in my place and you know I don't want you to come back. I mean, look at Damn One Gaming's profile pics. You know, this is the kind of these are kind of mind games, because you know there's a few games you can play. You know, there's a game you play on the battlefield. There's also the game you play in the head, right? There's the mind game, and you can see that, you know, that's what they'll do. You know, they'll do that with the weapons they use and shooting the boxes and running players over, and they do it with their profile pics. But you know, once these guys, you know, if there was a LAN tournament this year, once they all met up, it's all hugs and kisses. You know,
Absolutely.
You know, they'll all be posing for pictures on Instagram and having
these
a great
are big
time.
team. They have achieved so much, isn't it?
Like I remember seeing in the Peacekeeper Elite Championship, the PEC. You know, we had a while back where a lot of the global teams were invited to play Game for Peace. You know, there was this amazing friendship between Scout and Paraboy. Like the other day,
yes,
you know, people
absolutely.
were saying how Nova pushed XSPARK. You know, they're friends. They're really good friends. In fact, there was a little bit of controversy in that tournament with because 4 a.m. were in the lead, right? And Scout's team, you know, some might say targeted and some might just say it was circumstantial, but Scout's team happened to come across 4 a.m. and managed to take them out early in the game, and I believe Nova won that tournament by a single point. It was very close,
right?
But that action, and then there was a photo, I just remember seeing this photo afterwards of Scout and Paraboy just, you know, arms over each other's shoulders, and I was like, this, you know, I'm sure Paraboy's very grateful that, you know, Scout helped him win all that money. So they're good friends, like they, you know, and I would say the same about Stalwart and Godlike. You know, these
absolutely,
and remember that in your own minds, like when you know,
there's no question of any hate between these teams or towards any, even if it's not your favorite team. You know, these are teams who have achieved a lot. These are teams, they are globally renowned teams. I mean, what can you say about them? I'll just have a quick look into the chat. Totok says, loving your casting, brother. Thank you, bro. Keep it up. Abhishek, thank you very much. Nice casting. Gary, no, it is a scrims. You're right. It's no position points right now, but it would have been nice to just see, just for the fun of it, how it's going. But yes, it is scrims, and all right. I think chat is thinking that we are spreading a bit of hate. We are not even talking about spreading any hate. We are just talking about how these teams are really friendly to each other. Even if, you know, these small things, they only make, they might be a healthy competition at the best. But at end of the day, obviously there is no hate between the teams. So so we are starting off Miramar, and will we again see STE versus Godlike happening over here?
Yeah, we could, because they do land in. I'm just looking at the Instagram page of STALWART Esports.
तो याद रखिएगा कि esports काउंटी के यूट्यूब चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा, एंड बिग शाउट आउट टू देम, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच टू esports काउंटी फॉर ब्रिंगिंग दिस ब्रिलियंट स्क्रिम्स, एंड इस यूट्यूब चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा, लाइक कीजिएगा, नोटिफिकेशंस ऑन कीजिएगा. यहाँ पे हम PUBG मोबाइल कास्टिंग ही करते हैं, फ्यूचर में भी और भी ऐसे मैचेस हम लेकर आएंगे. वी आर हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स मैच नंबर 4. We have 5 maps tonight, so this is match number 4, Miramar, one more time, and really eagerly waiting and to see what happens this time.
I'm just replying to this post from the STALWART Esports Instagram. They're saying,
someone says if
they're saying
XSPARK
and they're saying they're you know, yeah, they're saying basically what we've just been saying. You know, let's promote sportsmanship, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's like a difference between, you know, sportsmanship and, you know, taking it too far. Like, you know, there's a line, and where that line is something, you know, that we all find out about along the way. You know, like there's nothing like written down, there's no like rule book, but you know, we learn it, and we've just cracked, you know, speaking about lines, we just crossed 70,000 subs, so thank you everybody for that. But yeah, like Yeah, I always say the more love hearts I see in the chat, the happier I am. And just remember these other teams. They're just playing their favorite game against the best teams in the world. And
Absolutely, and it is fun to see these teams in action, and I'm really looking forward. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to see a Stalwart coming back and just living up to their expectations and giving us a great fight over here. Definitely, Stalwart has performed some. I mean, even the last time me and you casted, I remember Stalwart coming up with some great final zone fights at Miramar as well. So definitely a force to reckon with over here.
There's a video of me on. So there was a team called From Hell. It was a Mongolian team, and Godless used to be on it from Zeus. So it was Godless and Abley and Whitey, and I played PMCO against them. And in the last match, we landed military base, and I didn't have a vehicle, and so they drove past, and I managed to jump in the vehicle before they ran me over. And then they all four of them drove in a convoy with me in this vehicle. There's a clip of it on their Facebook page, and it's like it's one of the most. It was very, Can you imagine this video going viral of you in a convoy of 4 vehicles sitting in the back, and then I just jumped out and they just fisted me, and that was on stream. So. I don't know. I don't have anything against. I know Whitey and I know Godless. They're funny, and I think it's hilarious. And I think it's hilarious too.
Exactly.
Would I like to get revenge on them for that? You bloody better. If I can somehow figure out how to, do the same thing to them, I'd do it. But I see the funny side of it.
Exactly. I mean, यहाँ पे आप hate का तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. We are just enjoying the moment. I mean, if the next match ST comes and pans Godlike out, we will enjoy that moment too. So it is about
I don't know. I'm not feeling very confident. Like I'm concerned. But yeah, I honestly think knowing Stalwart Esports, they will keep going. They'll keep trying. We saw this happen between. I think it was we saw this happen, in the Peacekeeper Elite League between Nova and another team. Somebody in the chat let me know who Nova used to land with in Painan, in Sanhok in the PEL. And these two teams would just keep fighting the entire tournament, like the entire Peacekeeper Elite League. They just kept landing Painan and fighting each other again and again and again and again, because that's their drop spot, and they were just that stubborn that they wouldn't let anyone take it from them.
Exactly. Well, I mean, end of the day, drop clashes are nothing new. This has happened. This happens. This will happen in the future as well. So we have seen so many teams, so many instances, and I mean, this is just a part and parcel of the game. But it is good to see all those, those highlight moments that we just enjoy in the match. But obviously, at the end of the day, huge respect for all of these teams. Absolutely brilliant teams. So much to learn from them as well. I mean, even if you look at the rotation, I think it was which team was it who entered from the northern side? It was Boom Esports or Box Gaming, one of them. How they went to Lipovka and they entered the zone from the northern side. Even I remember Nova did that once. They took all the way. They drove all the way to the northern side to enter the zone from the northern area of the circle. And it's all about get to learn so many small things. Even that nade that came out against Box Gaming when one of the players pushed with the buggy. How that nade took him out. So these are things, keeping cool at crunch situations, and you learn a lot even as a PUBG Mobile normal player like me. It is so interesting to see, as you mentioned, Paraboy's DP with the 4x. These are things that is you'll just sit back and admire.
We had a game the other night, like I think Godlike was meant to play, and so we had the stream set up, and everybody was like, they're calling us scammers, because we had to cancel the stream because Godlike weren't allowed to play, because there's rules that we're not allowed to stream at the same time as BGIS. So I had the stream all ready to go, and we cut the stream. We didn't do it live. So they still played, and I got to watch it, right? So I actually just sat in a spectator slot in the lobby, and I just watched Nova. So, I was like, I've got this opportunity to just watch Nova play the game, and not really focus on anything else. As a caster, I quite enjoyed the opportunity, and when Nova really put their, when they they flick a switch, right? And I think we're going to see it in the finals. Like, they're the reigning world champions for a reason. And I feel like when we watch them play, we just don't get to see the full story. Like, but you do get glimpses of it occasionally, and you'll just see them do things, and you're just like, whoa, like they're built different. And that's, you know, when I'm watching these games, I'm always just keeping an eye out for these moments from these teams where I get a glimpse of what they're really capable of. Like,
Exactly, exactly. The glimpse of brilliance, you know. So, I mean, this game can do funny things as well. You know, the flight path, the rotations, the zone at times can really be against you. That's just how the game is. But it is the individual brilliance and class of the players that you have to admire.
you said Stalwart is an Indian org. That's correct, isn't it? Is it? I just saw that and I thought, oh, somebody. I'm just reading the chat. Like, I'm just looking at what people are saying because it's this discussion that's going on. I think it's really good. I think it's really good that people are having this conversation. I think it's important. It's something that's very close to my heart because I played the game and, you know, I put myself out there. And, you know, I've had people make fun of me and I don't like it, you know, I don't like it. But I've done it as well, right? Like, it's not like I'm,
exactly.
You have like my hands are clear.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've done it, you know, and it's not something I'm proud of. So it's good that, you know, we're at a stage in competitive now where we can start actually having conversations about how we talk to each other and what impact it has on the game. But let's see what round number 4 on Miramar is going to look like. These scrims, Dracula, they just keep getting better and better. Like, I don't know what's going to happen next.
No,
I can't
right,
wait to see Navi. Like, I can't wait to see the Brazilian teams. Like, we haven't seen A7 yet. Like,
exactly.
I'm like, I'm like a kid.
All right, take over.
But we are headed from Oasis down to, look, you know, we're going straight through Los Leones, over Water Treatment, Hacienda del Patron, San Martin Graveyard, in the vicinity of the flight path are Picado and La Bendita and Minas Generales. We haven't really seen a team going Le Cobre area, and I'm surprised. That's a great drop location, vehicles, lots of loot. So I'm surprised that somebody hasn't taken it. Team Secret, they tend to loot around Cruz de Val, Tierra Bronca. Nobody seems to be going El Alzahar. I did see Team XSPARK landing around the area in game number 2. We're definitely going to be seeing a repeat of the early game fights between Stalwart and Godlike. I'm just keeping an eye on the map to see what's happening with, it's bloody round. And S2G are here, actually.
S2G is here at Hacienda.
We were wrong. All right, so they want to have a crack at the title. And Clutch God's got the Winchester.
Winchester and the UMP, I see over here.
Oh, Kelsey comes in though, and well, that's the end of Clutch God's clutching for match number 4.
Exactly.
Neu he's got the S12K.
Let's see, have a look, and with that,
Jonathan
going in for the first finish again.
You know what? I think they're just conserving ammunition. To be
Could
honest.
be, exactly. They might not have enough bullets, you know, to take the players out. So they have literally picked up anything that they could, and here you are. You have the enemy in front of you.
This is what we saw last time. A team dropping. It was S2G, right? We saw S2G drop with. This is brutal. Like, if this continues on through, you know, for a while, like if Godlike are the team that qualify, you know, imagine that. It's not only the S2G dropping your drop location, want to keep going there, but then Stalwart Esports want to rock up later on and say today. Like, it's, I don't know, like, I don't know how long that could go on for and how sustainable it is. We can see in the bottom right corner, Nova Esports have engaged again with ONIC here in Minas Generales. Nova's certainly on the front foot this time.
Nova is looking really good over here, actually, and we have Infill Logan been taken out, and King has been knocked over here. Oh, look at that! So auto finishing.
They should be able to revive him though, and looks like that Molotov is going to cause some problems for Leon. His health bar seems to be stable, so I don't think he was hit by it. He was able to move away in time.
doesn't
Well,
have any healing to him. Doesn't have
Paraboy's
a
been
vest right now.
Paraboy's been
And
taken out though.
Paraboy has been taken out, so some big names exiting the match right now. But let's see how we go with this. And we already have a look at the health of Neo over here. It's quite low.
Back to the house of the big boss. We've got
S2G is looking good. Look at that flank happening as well. They're looking really good over here.
This is the same problem they had last time. I think they had some players outside and they got caught by STALWART, and now you can see that they're actually holding the outside of the other side of the compound from San Martin.
Exactly. So Silas has fallen back over here, and so S2G is controlling one end of it, while Godlike has a spread. Order has been knocked at not a very good position over here. Jimmy has been taken out. He was low on health, really low on health, and so his King is very low on health.
Oh, that's Nova Esports going out very early, and Leon
Jonathan has been taken out over here. Absolutely. S2G absolutely rocking Hacienda over here. Will they be able to take out Godlike?
This is good to see Turkish teams start. You know, you can see they're starting to find their feet.
They absolutely came and dominated the. Oh, that's gonna
be Godlike. So yeah, so Godlike and Nova are taking an early exit, and it's a repeat. Like once again, what is it with Deadeyes, guys? They love putting pressure on 628 in Power Grid, and it's great because you don't really see a lot of fights in Power Grid. Like how often do you see two teams land in Power Grid and have it out in a 4v4?
But if you look at how Power Grid is laid out, I mean, there are so many angles that you can make out, even if you're at the center, you know.
Look at where Chari is. So Chari's only able to get a visual through that window. There's no way, well, there possibly is a way that you could. Look at Sunan rotating around now.
Exactly, I was about to say, Turu is in a bit of a trouble if Sunan actually
he's prone on the fence to try and get information on Yu Yang and 33Z. Heaven might not have the best angle. Sunan can come over the ridge, and Chari's not going to be able to back up Turu.
If Lufsa gets taken out over here, Turu Lufsa gets taken out over here, Shari may get spotted by Nan as well, or Yang, depending on which angle he's taking. Obviously, he won't take the angle from where Yang will be spotting him out. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Heaven is not in the best of the position to give the cover over here, but let's see how this one actually turns out. So this is the calm before the storm, you would say. Alrighty, so team number 4, S2G coming in, and now is coming. He's doing good to creep into the compound over here. Real good angle if he can spot someone out over here.
I haven't seen 628 play it this way before, where because I reckon Sunan can open the door in this one, because if Heaven was to move, like if somebody was to move out the back of that, look at the line he's got down that corridor. He's easily able to get a knock there. None of them have, like none of Deadeye's guys have any idea that there's a player there.
Exactly. So I'm liking that spread. All right, so who do we have over here? We have Stalwart Esports coming in. And they are like, did we miss an action? And we definitely have a team to take out here.
Yeah, they missed the ferry, but
they have good loots over here. So he's going with a spray. They're trying to connect onto SPP over here, and Top coming in with trying to get some damage over here. They have come back. This is interesting play. They have actually dropped. They have looted up good, like at least level 2 stuff, and they have come back for a fight.
Yeah, they need a little bit more than melee weapons this time. But it will look like S2G have claimed the Golden Murado. Gee, you'd think they'd take better care of it. I mean, gee, what would the premiums on one of those be? Like,
EVOS has got a few knocks over here, and they already have 2 kills to the name. We have KF coming in and trying to spot out players from Furious Gaming over here, and look at that rotation happening as well. It's the flank happening actually. So is that Tigger's in?
It's Trigger's in. Yeah, I can barely read it over. Let me have another look at I think it's Trigger's in. I'll have a look at their page in a minute for Furious Gaming.
All right, all right. So we have team number 20
It
over
is
here from
Tigger. It
Orange.
is Tigger's in.
Tiga, yeah, I thought the R was missing.
Yeah.
All right, so Kimmy Play gets taken out over here, and we have team number Tiggerson gets taken out here by EVOS Reborn. So team number 20, Orange Esports, are going in for the revive. Enough time to go for the revive, but they do have FENERBAHÇE in front of them.
Yeah, Fenerbahce looks like they land in Los Leones. We can see in the kill feed the engagement between 628 and Deadeye's guys is starting to heat up. It's 33 Zeds able to get a knock and
oh, that nade was brilliant on FENERBAHÇE.
From Sun
play coming in. FENERBAHÇE is playing with 3 players. 1 player has been taken out. 1 player is knocked. So things not looking too good.
Playing exceptionally well today, and it's just goes. We'll see how Folky can do. Yeah, playing as a free man at this level is probably not the best idea. Fenerbahçe, you're probably going to want to get all of your players in there.
Folky is trying to hold up, but no, can't manage to hold on. Sun actually takes out. This deadlock has finally been broken by the looks of it, and S2G has decided to come in. Shari is waiting over here, and goes that. Oh, gets taken out over here, and.
Yeah, they're gonna Iron Fist it and just send everyone in there at the same time. You can see Sunan.
He's just waiting for Sunan to come in. Waiting for Sunan to come in, and
what is he doing there?
The door. He closed the door at the exact right second, the Yangtze, and manages to knock him out as well.
It's the level, like the mechanical gameplay that you see from these players, like, you know, just knowing how to close the door that quickly. Like, jeez. It's they must have good ping too, because I'm not able to do that.
That was great gameplay. Honestly, that closing of the door saved him.
I don't know about you, but yeah.
I'll probably close the door and then find out that I'm still inside the building.
Yeah, I'd probably, you know, like start driving away and then get knocked out of the car because of the desync, you know, from playing from Australia. So
but one thing is good this time, you know, Hacienda, we did see tables being turned on GODLIKE real quick, real fast as well. I mean, good as in, you know, it was good to see S2G coming and taking that fight head on, and boy, did they do well. They really, you know, they waited, they held on. Once they got enough information, they pushed. So that was really good. It was interesting to see STE coming in, and STE almost took on the fight with S2G, but we will have a look into we just had a look into the zone. So we have team number 21, ONIC Esports. He is almost 1100 meters away from the zone right now, so, and doesn't have a vehicle.
Demon Gaming, though, are currently in the center of zone with the remnants of S2G, who is still on the warpath, getting a opening knock onto Forest. Return comes in from Fabian.
This is not looking too good for S2G. Silas has to be really careful over here because he has multiple players in front of him.
They can't afford knocks, and out they go. That was unfortunate push for them. But they have, like, I'm seeing a lot of improvements coming through from the Turkish team, which is great.
Exactly. So team number 20 is in the zone right now.
Orange Esports, yeah, this is a Cambodian team, and this is like, there's so many teams I've been seeing in these scrims that don't have a qualification to the global finals, but geez, they're bloody good. Like,
they're very good.
You know, it is more, I don't know. Like, just wish there was more slots. It'd be fantastic.
I mean, this is, I would say, maybe just matter of time before they make that, before we see them in that, because, you know, the level of play and the class is already it's so evident. I mean, it's just a matter of time, honestly, and it's so nice, it's so great to have all these talents up together. So Danwon has gone in for a knock on ST action with a headshot, I see, and we are looking at Team Secret
in an engagement. So
trying to connect on Scry over here, but Juni getting shot as well. He goes prone and behind the ridge at the right time. He has entire STE in front of him, and the action is knocked.
Yeah, action's quite separated. This is a wall. You see those headshots there coming out.
Look at that zone. Imagine that zone going more south.
I'll show you one of my cash scrims. We had, you know the other side of the map near Puerto
Yeah.
Paraiso, those islands. We had a circle on those islands. And we had teams like Deadeye's guys and Zeus, and like we had all these PMPL teams playing, and it was bedlam. I think we had some of the Stalwarts players in there as well. It was madness. I've never seen a zone.
It will be madness. I mean, imagine that zone shifting towards the bridge. I mean, oh my god, I would love to see that.
I would love to see a bridge zone. I'd love to see more Cruz de Val zones. Like I would like that is
exactly.
It's on my wish list. Tencent, if you're listening. More Cruz de Val zones involving that bridge. Look at it in the backdrop there. It would be fantastic. So
team number 9
is Mela the last player from Infinity? No, I can see it on the mini map.
No, he's not. I think there's at least
and Logan, and yeah, they are certainly coming in with providing some support to him.
Nihat's position is really good. If you look at it, he has a left angle on this one. If he can make some connections, that would be quite deadly for RUYA over here. So Nihat, let's see if he can make
that needs to, find their feet as well in these lobbies. Like this is going to be all new to them. The meta is very different.
Exactly. I think RUYA has decided to head off and disengage from this particular fight.
See how they're disengaging from the fight and prioritizing zone. Like the East teams don't do that. Like they very rarely will disengage. They commit to fights, and some of these teams coming in from West are going to have a hard time managing that.
STE coming into action over here, 3 kills to them, and 2 kills have come to Scry over here. They are looking good. They are 4-man strong, and we have this is XSPARK, isn't it? XSPARK.
Action's been knocked, and Team Secret are engaging. Like they are committing resources to this fight, and they've got Mad. Oh, I love Mad Toy's position. Mad Toy can cause a lot of problems for Stalwart Esports. He's able to get an angle, and you can see Pika just getting taken out there by Mad Toy.
So team number 6, Team Secret, are trying to make the angles on ST. This is a good fight. This fight would be interesting. So Team XSPARK has been taken out by EVOS. EVOS REBORN right now.
Yeah, they're moving back to try and figure out where Mad Toy is, because Mad Toy's got really clean shots on them. This zone could... Hey, come on, do it, please.
Will be... Oh.
Nah, it never does it? It's... imagine if it went... I think I've seen one zone go near that island on Los Higos, but yeah... I've been playing the game for
Mad Toy is coming very near to
he's full sending
ST over here, and that nade
is a little bit
has to be very careful of that nade. It's not too far away. Oh, I gets taken out by that.
This is wild push from...
It was a very wild push. All of us a very wild push. I mean,
they're making it work.
He probably thought he will catch the players while the revive was happening over here. I mean, that's the only thing I can think about it. But
this is a new tactic they've been doing, Dracula. So they'll send a vehicle in and they bait the players to unpeak from hard cover using the vehicle, and then they use that to their advantage. But the way that this particular take on that was poorly executed by Team Secret, and they've been punished for it. Like, yes, they could win the engagement, but they've lost Mad Toy. And at this stage of the game, do you how many players do you want to be losing?
Oh, you have last man surviving for ST over here. 5 kills. He has 2 kills. Action has 2 of those kills. He will try and try and get in some some good locations, and also make sure he has the vehicles to access, because if the zone, we have 27 players alive, 10 teams remaining. We have team number 6 charging in Team Secret. Now this is an area where they will be aware of where the other teams are. At least they'll be safe enough to know that there won't be teams coming in from the back line, so that would be good for them. So team number 7, Dongwon coming in as well.
Yeah, Dongwon, they've very consistent in playing the center of circle. Looks like EVOS will have to move in. They appear to be on the edges and periphery of zone. Melodow's got Boom dialed in with the M16. You can see he's managed to get a knock. Revive is in play. He's not able to find the angle for the confirm.
Exactly. So, team number 12, Infinity, needs to clear these areas before they can move
Yeah,
into
they
the
need to
zones.
move in. Like,
Right
they're
at the
right on the
edge.
edge. I mean,
So, yeah.
they can stick around this ridge and kind of see where it goes next, and then make a.
Oh, look at that
But-
Donald Fabian
but
coming in
then
with
I'll
that
say-
knock with the
yeah.
MG3 here. But
Oh,
gets
he's not
taken
able to
out.
get, he's not able to
And
get the double, and Judy's gone down as well. That's a double knock on the side for Damwon Gaming.
This is
Sung's able to come
chaos.
in and clean it up for the UMP though, but Mela from Infinity is waiting in the wings with that M16, and he will get the confirm onto Fabian. And Damwon Gaming, they've just walked straight into another fight with next RUYA.
exactly, Sung is being taken out, and the health was going
And,
down quick and
yeah,
fast.
that
Gets
is-
taken out over here. 4 kills have come to
all
team
over
number
for
6.
them.
Team Secret Action is up against S2G players over here. And let's see how this one turns out. He's going in for the crowd shot as well. Gets the knock on the player and goes for the full send. But we do have Yang not too far away from action. So let's see how Yang can take this one. And he takes out action with the UMP.
Yu Yang the last
Zones-
remaining player for 628? Yeah, he is. So he's a solo.
Here's the last one. Yes.
So the shift is moving
so
in, and yeah, you can see like Infinity is just hugging.
look
the
at
edge
Box
of
Gaming's
zone.
position.
Yeah, yeah, they are center, and they'll guarantee, they basically guaranteed to be in the next circle. But it's a bit of a
Exactly.
lottery. It's a bit of a lottery which way it's going to go for these other teams. I think it's probably going to shift north towards Yu Yang.
Where will it go? Where will this circle go? Everyone's trying to come towards the center a bit, hoping to get the circle. You know?
I think if
Yeah.
Team Secret get it, they are.
I like EVOS's rotation here as well.
Where is Circle? Wait, is it closed? I'm confused.
It's in another 13 seconds by the looks of it. It will close.
But it has closed. Like the blue's in there. Like why?
Lose it,
hasn't-
yeah,
why-
I'm surprised.
Why hasn't
that
the
it
next
still
circle
shows
popped?
4 seconds. It should close in now. It has closed in. It has already closed in now.
All right, but we don't know where it is. It's definitely not on Team Secret. It appears to have shifted to the south. That's going, and Box is still in the center of it. Looks like EVOS Reborn actually have a bit of hard
EVOS.
cover. And you know what?
Yes.
The bridge at Christoval is kind of in play. There's actually a little bit of the bridge in zone. So thank you.
That's right. That's I did tell you. I'm
Thank you very
liking
much,
EVOS's
Tencent.
rotation.
I
and-
will be buying the next Royal Pass, and I'll upgrade it just for that. Thank you. You've listened to me. It's nice when people listen to you, you know, and you feel heard. So, yeah, it's awesome. We've finally seen a zone that's got a bit of the Christoval Bridge in it, because it's just such a great part of the map. Why?
It is a great,
Why
exactly.
not?
It's a great part
Logan.
of the map, and
Well,
I've seen.
Logan's in a very,
Logan is taken out by Box.
there's no way that was going to end in any other way than how it did. Box are looking pretty dominant right now. Like
Box are looking really good. The positioning of Box is
Yeah.
really good as well.
I think
But
the only
team number
people that-
21, ONIC Esports in the distance.
yeah, I think the only team that can really challenge them for this game is going to be EVOS Reborn.
He was 3-1 exactly. And let's see if Team Secret can spot out some players over here.
Oh,
And
they
we
know where,
also
yeah,
do.
they know where that player from ONIC is, but he's got the hard cover of the tractor, so they're not going to be able to get that confirmed.
RUYA is looking good. I tell you, guys, they are looking good with that position.
They've got high ground, and they've got eyes on that compound. If they get the next shift, if Circle, this is the thing with being in the center of zone, right, for Box. If Circle shifts onto EVOS Reborn, they can win the game. And if it shifts onto RUYA up the hill,
Yeah.
likewise, all Team Secrets. So sometimes being in the center isn't, you know, because think about it,
isn't,
all these
exactly.
teams are going to be focused on Box. Infinity do have to move in though, and that could apply some pressure onto next RUYA. You can see Infinity's
A
getting
lot of
taken
teams
out
need to
by
team number
EVOS
9,
Reborn and a combination of Box there. Looks like
Yeah,
Team Secret are now starting to
RUYA
move in.
really needs to come into the zone from that high ground now. So
He gets taken out there.
no, there
Red
you go.
Faces spots our kit though with the Mini
Give him-
14, and his head is certainly in range of that lens. And did he get the confirm there? I just want to check the kill for him. Micro Boy as well starting to
Micro
feature.
Boy is been taken out as
Yeah,
well.
he's been
So
confirmed
four
as
teams,
well.
13 players alive right now, and team number
And
9.
Circle
They have got
goes on to
players
EVOS,
knocked
so
up the
EVOS
hill
get the
4
shift.
seconds before the zone closes in. Not a good time to have a player knocked over there. So these players will probably be taken out by the play zone. It has hit 0-0 right now, and look at the positioning of team number 15, EVOS Reborn. The revive will happen, but you have teams coming in from both the sides, coming into the zone. Team number 19, Box Gaming, is trying to hold on as well, but they have to be very careful of their rotation. I can see, vehicles rolling all over to the northern side of the zone. But team number 9, so RUYA has one last player surviving, right?
Yeah, he could cause problems for Box on this rotation.
That's
Team
right, that's
Secret,
right.
they should be able to make their way in.
There you go, he's going in for the shots over here. The drone shot, will it be enough? Yes, it is.
And this is the thing, he managed to get a knock. That's going to be possibly stolen by EVOS. EVOS are definitely in the driving seat of this late game.
EVOS has a great location, but team number 6 has a good location. Team Secret has a good location, but they're not in the zone.
They're outside zone. They're going to shift in, but they've got no cover. Like Team Secret have zero cover right now.
Exactly.
EVOS
will have a good angle on them, and so can Box on them. But EVOS probably will have a very good angle on them over here. There you go, as we just predicted.
Red face is just finding them out again. So Box also have a really tough bridge to cross. They have to get across that road in open with very limited cover. The benefit to them right now is that
EVOS's position is absolutely gold over here. I mean,
I don't like the way EVOS are playing it. The fact that they've got 2 players underneath the bridge doesn't instill confidence.
Exactly, they could have flanked a bit more.
I would like those other 2 players to come around the side where Red Faces is and play off the bridge and use that as hard cover. Maybe keep one of the players here to stop them pushing, but see what they're able to do. This has given Box Gaming the ability to just push onto the bridge.
The nade coming out over there. The nade will make contact. Brilliant contact, that nade, and with that, he takes it out.
Some flash. The second knock comes through from KF. This is EVOS really taking charge of this game. They just have to close it out now, as they have got the next circle and there's 30 seconds on the clock before it starts to shift in.
Look out, Box has grouped up, so Redface SS is going for a flank over here, trying to get an angle on Box over here. So this is interesting. Redface, if he can come in with some damage over there, this will be interesting. Let's see how this one goes out. They know exactly where Redface is. They're trying to catch him out with a throwable over here, but let's see what this does, because his positioning can actually get you the chicken over here for EVOS, you know.
But they've got 3 players up, and this is the thing with EVOS. Like they've made some good plays, but they needed to capitalize on that knock. I feel like they should have pushed in on it, and this is where it could all fall apart.
Alright, Box coming in with some damage as well, and Red Faces is now coming in, and he and KF, they are the last 2 man standing for EVOS right now. He's trying to make connection within the smoke. Always a difficult thing, but if you have players prone in, it could be, will it be, and he gets taken out.
For a revive right now.
Not for not happening over here.
Oh, this is close. The 1v1 over the ridge. Win and KF both similar health points, but I believe that was Win2K that got the final confirmed with a drop shot. Box, that was
wonderful. He didn't have a helmet, right?
No, that was insane gameplay from Box. EVOS had that in the bag. I
thought EVOS had it in the bag too. I mean, with the split and the zone and everything, you know, and how late they started getting aggressive ones. And Box was actually on the road. All they had was smokes, you know, and the way they utilized it. And there was a time when EVOS, you had players on the left-hand side, you had EVOS players rotating from the right-hand side, so they were taking fights on multiple angles over here, Box Gaming. But a brilliant gameplay coming in, knock for knock, and going in for that final kill without a helmet, you know, having that, going in for that push was absolutely hats off to them.
Yeah, I don't think that Box should have went for the revive in that situation. I think they should have just you know, kept 2 plate and just went for the push, and they would have won the 2v2. I think they would have won the 2v2. but they won it anyways. What am I talking about? They and won the 1v2. So
I mean, see, they have won anyways, so now that doesn't matter. But imagine if they had lost out on
were
that.
made. Like that wasn't a clean. It wasn't a clean ascending. But yeah, it was very well played by Win2K in that final engagement. EVOS did get quite a few kills though. I mean, they've got 9 kills coming out of it. Which is fantastic. But good effort from Team Secret as well in third position with a total of 6 kills. You can see
Secret, they kind of had the zone go against them,
kills.
and they, from a very good angle, had to leave that angle and come to a position where they had 0 cover, remember? So, and EVOS had a very good angle on them as well. So that was a bit unfortunate for them. But yeah, that's how what the zone does to you, isn't it? And talking about the zone, what is the next map?
Sanhok. Sanhok, baby. It's gonna be wild.
It will be a wild one. Absolutely wild one. Well, so we had a few teams playing with 3 players as well, and
Fenerbahçe only had 3 players. It didn't work out too well for them, as did Deadeye's guys.
Exactly. So Fenerbahçe did not. So team number 16 was that Furious Gaming. Is that on rank 16?
Yes. Furious Gaming, Chilean team.
Surprised that they did not manage a kill this time around. Godlike getting 1 kill. Nova Esports they got eliminated quite early in the match as well, but they did manage 3 kills. But yeah, they got eliminated real early in this particular match.
It's fantastic when they do show up though. Like, and I'm sure we'll see that in the coming days. V Gaming also going out very early there. So if you've just joined the stream now, welcome everybody to the Esports County Pro Scrims. I'm Gangsy, and I'm joined with Dracula. So, what are your thoughts so far on the games? Like, we don't have the overall standings, but who do you? It's like my thinking is like it's kind of been a bit of a mix. Like, no teams in particular has been dominant.
Correct.
Like,
we haven't seen a domination by any teams, but we have seen sparks from pretty much all the teams with what they can do. You know, be it Paraboy, be it ST, S2G, Dongwon. Obviously, in this particular game, we saw Box, and we also saw EVOS coming in with some great fights as well.
We saw a lot of hot dropping. We saw a lot of hot drop battles, like with Godlike and with XSPARK. We've seen a lot of early game fighting from teams, but what we haven't seen is any teams, like any of these teams, consistently making it to the late game, and that's kind of like Blacklist International. I feel it in the first game, but they haven't been able to make the rest of them. But they tend to be a little bit more consistent in making it to the late game. But it would be, we'll have to get some live scoring set up in future, because it's always good to see like who's kind of, where are the placement points at, like, who's fragging, and we'll definitely see some fragging in the last game on Sanhok, as it will just be a wild ride from start to finish, and Pioneer is the place to watch.
Absolutely. So yes, so we this is a 5-match night, and we are going towards the final match of the night, which is going to be the deadly Sanhok.
It's like 2 a.m. here. I don't know what time it is. It's probably
it's 2 a.m. where you are. It is 6:30 in the morning where I am. All right, so big shout out one more time goes out to Esports County. Definitely do drop in a like and a subscribe, and definitely remember to hit the notification bell as well. And my name is Dracula. I'm with Gangsay. We are from Australia and New Zealand. It is crazy hours in the morning here, but we are loving every moment of it. So would really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and if you can turn on the notification, we will bring many more such scrims to you, and it is absolutely magical and worth being awake all night to bring these absolutely amazing fights to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be anywhere else in the world right now except possibly in bed. But we've got 27k likes, so thank you. I always like looking at the like meter, and yeah, it's been great. It's been going off. The chat's been going off. Everyone out there's having a good time. I don't like. Some of you are using acronyms. I don't know what you're saying, so I'll just assume it's positive. I'll just put my rose tinted glasses on. But yeah, it's been good reading the chat.
And what amazing moments we have had today, Gangsi. Be it the fists, the pan,
Yeah.
or the road
So
kills, but also the nades have been absolutely brilliant.
the nades have been really good. Somebody in the chat said, yeah, Nova will not play Sanhok because in China it is 2 night. I'm in the same time zone as China. So like it's also like 1:30 in the morning in China and Mongolia as well. So
Right. So we
yeah.
might have a few teams not being a part of Sanhok tonight.
Usually usually Stalwart Esports show up, but it's still always wild. I always say to the organizers, let's just have a big hot drop for Sanhok. let's just get them all in boot camp and see what happens. But they keep saying no. So let me know. Maybe in the chat. Or on the Esports County socials. Maybe you could encourage them to have the world, like, even if we just do it once, right? Just once.
It will be crazy to see such amazing players all dropping into boot camp, isn't it?
Painan.
I remember the other day I was doing some scrims, and they were like 8 teams who landed in Painan, and not a single team went to boot camp.
Imagine the 16 PMGC global final teams in Painan. You can't imagine it, right? Like your brain is like no, and your heart is like yes, and let's make it happen.
Exactly. That will be a festival of chaos, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I think boot camp would be madness, but like Painan would just be like I literally don't know what would happen. Like I don't know what would happen. I don't know what it would
Painan
look
is
like.
actually a very interesting location, because if you look into that, yes, it's highly contested, but if you have control over Painan, in Sanhok, you might have depending obviously where the zone goes, it's so strategically placed that you can have a very easy rotation into the zone. Obviously the northern zone will be a bit of a difficult one, but. And also, if you from Painan, if you take the roofs, you can have an access onto the bridge as well. Obviously, the high grounds needs to be taken care of, but it is actually quite a very strategic position to be in.
I find one of the issues with Painan is a lot of teams like to drop by Painan on their way into Circle. That's
Exactly
the only problem. Like it's got good rotations. That's why people go there. But like you do tend to get caught by team because there's two ridges either side of it. It's a river valley.
Exactly. That's right.
So
That's right.
You've really got to be careful when you leave Painan that you don't have a team just waiting up there on top of you all prone, ready to take you out. So I've been burnt many times.
Exactly, especially if you drop at a ruins and you're rotating into that particular area of the map, you will be very careful of crossing Painan. But once you cross Painan, obviously there is the danger of snakes, but you have some ground which is it's a bit of a I don't want to use the word safe, but I would say safer than being at Painan. So you can have a bit of a time getting into the zone. But yes, Painan will always, whenever you cross Painan, you will be really really aware of, because it is the buildings. If you look at the buildings as well, one side of Painan actually has the two-story buildings, which gives you some brilliant angles as well. But if you have teams on the higher grounds, you can be taken out real quick. But the covers are quite good. It's quite a good piece of real estate at Sanhok, honestly.
What is your favorite hot drop to? Because I like Painan for multiple teams, but Cow is my favorite. I kind of like Ruins, but we had a fight in Ruins that went on for a little bit too long. Do you think Ruins is better than Cow?
Ruins is interesting because Ruins, one good thing is that you get loot. You get quite a bit of loot, even at those the small structures near the main structure. You can pick up like a 6x or a K9 and stuff. It can become a bit too open as well, and given the main structure in the middle
Ruins is beautiful. Ruins
beautiful. Yeah.
Every time I've landed Ruins, like within 20 seconds, I'm like at least level 2, level 3 gear, and I've got an M4 and a scope, like and 5.56. it's probably the fastest looting because there's no doors, right? You don't have to open doors or climb through windows. Like you can just run around everywhere quite easily.
Cow is really good, but the only thing with cow is if you have a circle, which is like where you have to, well, obviously pretty much all the circles you have to go through paradise from cow. So, that becomes a bit of a thing that you need to worry about. But if you have a circle which has shifted towards maybe say towards the western side of paradise and you are at cow, I've seen teams actually take the water and go towards Hotin. I've seen a lot of teams do that before.
Yeah, you get swimmers. You get a lot of swimmers on because
Lot
it's
of swimmers
just
over
like
there,
you
yeah.
can't really use boats,
Mm, mm.
and vehicles are tricky to get across that bridge.
And pretty much if you have a zone favoring Hatin and if you're on a boat from Cow, you can be taken out. So what is crucial is which area of Sanhok, even if you're using a boat, you choose to get down. I quite used to like Mongnai honestly because once you rotate back from Mongnai, you still have some small isolated compounds where you can pick up some handy loot as well. And it also gives you a middle path between Paradise Resort and Camp Bravo. I I I avoid Bhan. Uh, absolutely avoid Bhan. I think Bhan is probably the most dangerous place to be on while rotating
You know
because
what?
of
There's a couple of tricks to Bart.
yeah.
If you run straight through it,
Hmm.
there's actually a fair bit of cover in the middle of that valley because that's where you spawn, right? That's where you start the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like you spawn. There's actually a lot of cover in there, and if you do have a team up on the hill towards boot camp, you can mount a defense. Like you can fight them. If
That's right. Yeah,
you
yeah.
you kind of don't want to go up that hill from there, but you can get it through the middle of the valley, or you can go on the hill on the other side.
Now
But
it
yeah,
depends which side
Barnes
the
are
teams are on
very
the higher ground.
yeah. Barn is a position of power. Like that is a very powerful part
Exactly,
of the map to
exactly.
hold because you get circle. Circle goes there, and teams have to rotate that through there so often.
Exactly. Kampong, the problem I see with Kampong is that if you have a team landing at docks and if they pick up whatever they get and they push you, they have a beautiful angle on you from the covering high grounds, if you're still at Kampong. So, oh, sorry, I'm confusing, but I mean Lakawi. So if you're at Lakawi, you can really, how it is surrounded by the hills around it. So you have to really get out of that place really quick. So the initial quick rotations out of these zones are very, very crucial for me. But yes, absolutely love Painan. I'm looking forward to how many teams go to Painan today.
Well, Nova's not going to be up here. They're playing. Chat is to be believed. We've got Damwong in the lobby. It looks like STALWART Esports are here, but yeah, Nova's gone to bed. I mean, it's way past their bedtime, anyways. I mean, it's past my bedtime. But STALWART Esports, they're naughty, so they're staying up, as are 628. They're also in my time zone. And we got
So we have
Damwon Gaming.
48
So where did
players.
they land? Where did Damwon Gaming land on Sanhok based on their profile pictures? Can't really tell from here. I think where they land. I know 628, they go to Hartin.
So that's Forest's profile pictures in it.
I think so, yes. Oh, they go Ruins. That's right, they go Ruins.
Ruins.
That's what's in his profile picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, of course, that's Ruins, yeah.
Yeah, and we've got Fury's
Alright,
Gaming.
interesting.
I'm pretty sure Fury's Gaming and these Turkey teams. So they might also keep in mind some of these Turkish teams might be playing from Turkey. They might not have left for Singapore yet, or I would hope that they would be coming to Asia and playing on as close to server as possible. So they might have really high ping. It's actually something
Exactly.
I might look up because I'm keen to know that.
Alrighty, so we have teams joining in. We have a full house from Godlike. We have full house from XSPARK. We are still waiting on a few players. Team 22. We have a few teams missing. Orange Esports and V Gaming are not in. So we have a few teams and few players missing here.
It's all right.
Sureshwani, kaise ho sir? So yeah, interesting. The sweatiest map, the sweatiest competitive map, I would say, because obviously Livic and everything doesn't qualify for competition. But boy, what fun I have to watch Sanhok, honestly. And sometimes I see the fights and I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not one of those teams.
Thank you,
The receiving end.
Lapiz Lazuli for the super chat. He says, "Love you, Pakistani friends from India." Love heart. Love it.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Alrighty, from
Thank you
Bandcount.
everyone who's done the super chat so far. It's been great.
So from Bandcount, this is a scout, isn't it?
Yep, that's Scout.
That is scout. Scout OP हो जाए थोड़ा सा chat में. हर्ष भाई, ये प्रैक्टिस स्क्रिम्स है, ये चलेगा. आप esports काउंटी के इंस्टाग्राम पे भी नजर रखिएगा जरूर. वहाँ पे आपको अपडेट्स मिलेगा. तो ये स्क्रिम्स चलता रहेगा. फ्यूचर में और भी स्क्रिम्स आएंगे.
The entire chat is just saying Scout OP.
Scout OP. So Scout OP हो गया तो थोड़ा दिल से godlike hashtag दिल से godlike भी हो जाए. I think teams are just gonna have fun in this particular match now.
Well, as opposed to all the fun they've been having.
Yeah. So there are 49 players.
It look like some of them have been having a pretty good time. Especially Clutch God here. And
man, that was the highlight. That 1v4 was just amazing.
Jonathan? Johnny Boy?
Johnny Boy is I am newbie.
Do you call him Johnny?
Jonathan.
Do you call him Johnny or is it just Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Or Hacker. Or Hacker.
Alright, take over.
Okay, so I like as a caster, I'm not like super, it's Sanhok. It honestly doesn't matter where the plane goes because you can land anywhere you want. But what matters is where the players that are dropping out of the plane go. So we will be keeping a very close eye on proceedings as these players are exiting the plane. And we can see some of them heading towards boot camp. It looks like EVOS will have Paradise to themselves. Infinity seem to be quite spread out from the looks of it. We have 628 on the way to Hartin. They are being joined. Well, we've got XSPARK nearby. Infinity are nearby, but Infinity are currently just all over the. I think.
And we've got that zone.
We've got Damn One Gaming heading to Ruins.
Yeah, as we figured that out, isn't it? Oh, look!
And of course, of course, there just happens to be a absolute cacophony of teams in boot camp.
Box Gaming losing out players over here. We have team number 11, Furious Gaming coming up here, and also, of course, Team Secret.
And Stalwart Esports.
Stalwart Esports is busy looting up, and they will probably have the best loot in the house, more than a lot of other players at bootcamp by the looks of it. They're doing the right clever thing now. I
want to see this Infinity fight real quick that's going to be happening in Ruins, because I believe Infinity and Damn On Gaming are fighting in Ruins. It could be over already. They don't last long, these Ruins fights. Appears Pooh took Pika out. That was a good angle from Tigazin.
Very, very good angle. And with that, Team Secret is down to only one player, and he doesn't have any healings. He doesn't have a vest, but same goes for Furious Gaming. A few players of Furious Gaming are...
He's able to stop the first one. Second one takes him out, though, and Tiggerzin's not going to be able to back him up. We've also got Stalwart Esports starting to get involved in this fight.
I'm loving the spread of Stalwart Esports over here. They are, they're analyzing the situation and waiting for to take on the fight over here.
We can see in the bottom right corner, it appears that 628 are running into a few problems in Hartin. They've lost a player. They're going up against ONIC.
And that is to ONIC Esports.
So, yeah, Stalwart's definitely looking pretty dominant in boot camp. But meanwhile, in Hartin, it's 628 are down to Yu Yang and Sunan, and the reset's going to come through for ONIC.
Very good connection made here by Sunan, but he moves out at the right time, because look at the damage. It gave quite a bit of damage over there.
Oh, Sunan, please use the 4x on the AK. Oh, I saw Jimmy like in the first scrims we had. He was using the barrel with a 4x, and jeez, he was lasering people.
Damn.
To watch, but Scry, Top Action, and Pika have
STA
entered
has
the
come
building,
into the action over here.
and that building
Top is
the
not too
main-
far away from Bensu.
Yeah, Bensu's screwed unless he can pull off a clutch god. Looks like Kid is not really getting involved here. He's probably just waiting for something to happen and maybe look for an opportunity. And it looks like Yu Yang's been taken out, and that is going to be the squad wipe coming through onto 628 in Hartin.
Interesting. Well, Pika has been knocked out over here. And,
Bensu starts off proceedings with the
Bensu
DPS.
gets taken out over here with that action coming in with the FPP angle.
Yeah, MVP's the last remaining player.
Well-timed, well-strategized, well-planned attack from ST. Though they have 2 players down, but clearly they have the advantage over here. And who do we have in the distance on the left-hand side? Well, there you go, action coming in, a break MVP, finishing off Top over here at the right time, and securing the...
And Scry's going to come around the back, and yeah, it's not looking good for MVP. Stalwart Esports losing a player there.
Godel has come in. I told you I saw a steam coming in from the left.
Anybody but Godlike sticks to a run. We've got EVOS also getting involved here.
Godlike will be like, did you miss us at Hassie in the last match?
Yeah.
And this is, for the 4th time tonight, we are having ST versus Godlike, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel the same because Stalwart Esports only have 2 players.
Exactly.
And you
But
know what?
look at EVOS' position.
I will say Godlike, recognizing that Stalwart only have 2 players, have left 2 players up on the hill, and
Yeah.
they're saying, "Oh, we'll make it a 2v2 then."
EVOS can third party this one. ST has to be careful. EVOS
Nayu has been taken out by PL Pro Legaz up on the hillside.
Fire over here, and Neo has been finished off over here. This is good gameplay. Oh, he has been taken down as well.
Oh,
And
Caps.
brilliant fight coming in over there. I
Yeah,
would say.
Caps getting in there, taking out Z-God.
It is a true 2v2 right now. So Danwon coming in with the knock on.
It's a 2v4 because EVOS Reborn are also
EVOS. Absolutely. Fly has been taken out by Lyzerg from EVOS over here.
So Lyzerg's managed to catch him with
Clutch Cod and Jonathan surviving. Clutch Cod has been taken down by Red Face.
It's just Jonathan
last man
remaining.
surviving.
Yeah, he is the last player. Nades will be deployed.
This
from
nade
KF.
looks really good. Really good.
It doesn't do as much damage as I thought.
Doesn't do, yeah, I thought it would do a lot of damage, and gets taken out, brilliantly taken out over there. Godlike. EVOS, as expected, absolutely came, saw, dominated this position, but Action it has the pan in his hand. Oh,
he's got the pan.
I was like, he's gonna go with the pan.
1v4 with the pan.
He's not giving away any sound cues. He's waiting because obviously EVOS players don't know where he is and they'll be hunting him down. But he's trying to make, and look at that.
I love camping. I love camping in that position he's in. When I go boot camp, it's worked for me many times. And while Caps is spotting out,
spotted as well.
Burns is one of the admins for Esports County, so it's good to see him out here having a crack. Go Burns, you can do it, buddy. Get in a damn one. Show him what for.
Danwon, I think they will go for a white flank if they have to come in, but we do have Caps being taken down here, and Caps is finished here as well. Action is still holding on to that corner, and EVOS is on a 1-3 split, but yes, Danwon is trying to take a high position. Look at how Fabian is going up the hill over there. So Burns has to be a bit careful over here that he doesn't get spotted, honestly. So, there you go. Burns has been taken out. And as we expected, Danwon coming in with the high angle shots. trying to connect players because right now action is not moving and EVOS has taken over boot camp and Dan1 is in a mood to take a fight over here with them. 6 kills have come to them. They are 4-man strong, definitely looking strong. Microboy knows exactly where the players are, but they have to be careful with boot camp that there is no other surprises coming in. Trying to spot out all the other players over here. Forest in the distance, he would have probably spotted that pixel. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. He is zooming in, so he probably had...
he squints a bit harder and.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That one coming in with the damage over here.
Micro Boy's going to try and keep Fabian from peeking. And he doesn't try hard enough. Fabian able to get another knock onto Lyserg.
2 players have been knocked before, EVOS getting 2 players now. Action, if he can get some kills out of it, would be brilliant.
Involved here as well as Forest is now moving in on foot. Yeah, it looks like Action could be going for a push.
Exactly, he'll try and get the angles and get the kills, if he can find any angle over here. But Dan1 coming in. Dan1 obviously has no idea Action is here because the way he has been moving has been behind the covers. Has to be careful. He's not too far away from both the players of EVOS. Action now has been spotted by the looks of it. Maybe
he might not realize it's a different player, but he has made contact with EVOS, and he gets taken out by Fabian. Fabian had him dialed in. Well, Boom Gaming going up against XSPARK. DD's able to get an initial knock. Does get punished in return. I think one of the other players, we've got a Scout nearby.
Scout coming in. He's the last man surviving for XSPARK right now.
Gill's been taken out.
Taking in damage. Absolutely taken out here.
Hexes and
I heard a boom. Oh, look at that Microboy coming in with the
Microboy coming up clutch there, taking out Dan1 Gaming. It's great to see Microboy. I was really upset that he left Bigatron. Bigatron for me is always going to be Microboy, Ryzen, Zuxian last.
Okay, how many players we have? We had like 49 players before this match started, so I'm pretty much sure that zone is quite big for the number of players we have right now.
Don't worry, they fight. Yeah, they'll go looking for each other.
yeah.
Although the other, once we had basically every team went Pine Ant because that's where Zone was, and another time we had 628 just healing, which is fun. But they'll hunt each other down. Don't worry about that.
3 teams and 10 players alive right now, so it's time to some emote action. I love the emotes when they happen. Look at that, brilliant coming. ONIC ESPORTS.
How do you even do that?
Happy days.
What is he? Oh, he's on the car. Oh, okay, so he's on the bottom. Car, He's dancing on the bottom of the car. Look, ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home with a real vehicle.
Or on the road.
Do this in the game, but
it's definitely not on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I might have done it once, but don't do it.
Especially not this emote, like while on a moving vehicle.
Unless you're listening to AC/DC.
Oh, that would be me. Alrighty, so players are gonna look for each other right now because otherwise Sanhok can become really boring for them. This is not the Sanhok that you are accustomed to. The players will not be accustomed to that. They won't be liking this, a Sanhok without snakes. And as we speak, we have Boom Esports not too far away from ONIC Esports. So let's see how this one turns out.
Should have went to boot camp. They had that. They know what's up. They know where to go if they want a good time. Boot camp, Hartin, Paradise, Ruins. They've got plenty of options.
Did we have a team going to Paradise? Because
EVOS went there and nobody joined them. They were lonely.
Right,
yes. That's why they went to boot camp. When you go to boot camp and there's you finish up and then you go to Paradise or you go to Paradise and that's what they did.
This can be interesting. Look at that slope. This is a huge slope, but the spread from ONIC Esports is looking good. They have a kind of a 2-on-1 spread, if I might say so. But they will be trying and looking for some sweaty fights over here. So he's going straight towards Voka over here, but falls back. Voka is patiently waiting to spot out players, has obviously heard that vehicle and brings out that M4. He must be giving that information to his teammates over here, and they are searching for players. They want to find out players. They want to get some kills over here, and that is exactly what Sanhok is for. And I think that Nick has maybe spotted, because he was looking towards an angle where there were some players on the high ground. So there you go. He's coming up, and this time that was a bit of a wrong jump, because he just jumped out in the middle of both the players over there, isn't it?
There's Uzi and X is with the movement.
Alright, Hex is doing really good over there and finishing him off.
But obviously able to pop a heal that takes him back up to 75. Voka's also getting the heal. Reset is in play, but if Voka just jumps down, should be able to.
The UMP coming into action switches to M416.
Oh, this is risky. This is risky. No, they get taken out. That was
just like that. Takes them out. Team number 13, Boom Esports.
Bosku's angle, I like what he did there over on the opposing hill, and we've got the Cafe Racers en route.
Alrighty, so we have EVOS Reborn. They have heard all the commotion, and they are coming in for the fight. They're coming in to finish off Sanhok. They're coming to win Sanhok, and let's see if that happens. And it is a 3v3 happening over here right now. Bosco is trying to get some angles over here. They would have heard the vehicles. Of course, he's looking at the exact right direction. That spray going on, very good spray, will be taken out as well. But he goes into a reload. Microboy is in the distance. He's going towards Microboy. The revive will be happening over here, and that's a safe angle as well.
Yeah, Bosco's lasering these players.
It's a 3v2 by the looks of it, because one of the players of EVOS, I think, is knocked a bit far away. XF? No, XF is fine. No, he's fine.
Yeah, they should be able to get the revive.
Team number 13, clearly, Boom Esports clearly has a very, very good position over here.
Yeah, Boom's got it all sorted, but you know,
EVOS, strange things happen at Sanhok. Oh, look at that shot!
Oh, mate, Bosco, calm down, mate. I mean, not only can he laser with the M4, but he's not too bad with the Kar98K either.
Headshot on Microboy, that too. He's trying to scope out players over here, and he will hold on to this ground and let his teammates go for the flank. Coming in with the molly, and EVOS getting players down.
The low
Two players remain. Yeah. I like Boxu's position. He's holding on to a very, very good position over here.
Yeah, Bosco's really the decider in this, isn't he? It's
EVOS KF gets taken out by Hexus over here, and the 8 kills have come to EVOS Reborn till now.
Well, you definitely got the snaking that you wanted. A couple of the EVOS players doing the worm. Microboy, I reckon Bosco could spot him out, especially if he gets that Kar98K involved and just stretches out the 6x. Might be able to
the movement is good. He's changing his position as well, and he's keeping an angle on his players, which is good.
Although Microboy is making sure that hard cover of that rock is between him and the long-range sniper. Red faces as well. He's rotating in a vehicle. It's going to draw a bit of attention.
Microboy, the last man surviving, spotting number 15, takes one player down.
Now, the issue Microboy's going to have is Bosco.
Oh,
he went with the iron sights.
Look at the damage Microboy did on him.
Oh, that one just missed him. He heard it whistle past his ear.
Microboy is low. He is really low over here. Takes another player down.
Gets another knock. It's basically a 1v1 here. Oh, Microboy gets him low. Okay, we're in Clutch City.
Microboy really doing great over here.
Taking a heal. Look, damn,
I can
damn,
hear
man.
those enemies
Oh,
ahead.
this
Enemies
nade,
ahead.
this nade,
This
this
nade,
nade,
this nade
this
is
is it.
crucial. This nade is
This
so
is
crucial.
it.
And it is the winning nade. Absolutely winning nade. Brilliant.
Well
With
done there
that,
to Bosco.
very good position. Those K9 shots, those sprays, and of course the final nade was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great ending, actually. It was well done to Boom Gaming and Bosco. They had a total of 6, 10, 11 kills, so they got double
11
digits.
kills,
Well
yeah.
done to them. Also, we had
9
EVOS,
kills coming in from EVOS, yeah.
great plays from Micropo at the end there. He was on fire.
Very good. He was on fire, absolutely on fire. I mean, if Boxo didn't have a nade on him or a molly on him, it could have been quite challenging, you know.
Yeah. So that was our 5 matches, everybody. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for joining the Esports Canny channel, and thanks for everyone who liked the video. We got 28,000 likes. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. We managed to get we're now over 70,000 subs on the channel, and yeah, I'm chuffed. You know, I was just talking to one of the management team, and I was just saying this is fantastic. You know, you guys are really doing a great job, and you know, it shows, and people are appreciating it. So thanks everybody who showed their appreciation. We'll have the scrims back tomorrow as well. We've seen some amazing gameplay tonight. You know, it'll be all over the rags tomorrow. You know, like there's been some controversy and whatnot, but at the end of the day, we've just seen some amazing gameplay from the best teams of the world, and it's only onwards and upwards from here. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the streams, subscribe to the channel and make sure you've hit the notification bell and set it to all. I'm Ganksy. Let me jump into let me get our wonderful faces up here. You know where to find me. As always, I'm out there. Just get on a search bar near you and you'll find me. Dracula also has a YouTube channel, which is
It is Dracula Gaming NZ altogether. Dracula Gaming NZ.
Cool. And yeah, it's been a great stream. It's been a great stream. It's great to see everyone in the chat. Like lots of positivity. We've had quite a few super chats, and lots of nice messages from people. And great to see.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Great to see Godlike. India's in the house. India's pretty good at games, so it's always fun to see, and see the Turkish teams playing as well. Like it's really all starting to come together in this warm up to the global finals, and yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait for more.
Great rotations, great strategies, great nades coming in, and of course some great clutches we got to see today. So thank you very much to each and everyone for joining us. I really had a blast over here. It is 7 o'clock in the morning where I am.
Yeah. So I don't want to look at the clock, but yeah, it's all right. I'll have sweet dreams tonight about Clutch Gods 1v4.
Thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you very soon. Please do subscribe to the channel, and we will come back with more scrims, so keep an eye out for the stream updates as well.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and yeah, we'll end it there. I've got to get some sleep, but yeah, make sure you subbed, because we'll be back tomorrow, baby, with more of the same. And like I said, it's only going to get better from here. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next time.